Welcome to Dork Tales. I'm Simon. I am the storyteller for Changeling the Lost, the Lot of Liars. Welcome to episode 6, the conclusion of the second, let's say, call it a book, Spring. With me, as always, are our wonderful cast playing some wonderful characters, and let's have them all introduce themselves. And if there are things that need to be plugged, Kelly, I'm mainly thinking stuff that needs to be plugged, then please plug. So please introduce yourself, your character, and plug. So let's start with Kelly.
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Kelly. I'm normally in that chair, but I'm not today because I'm in this chair. This is a pretty good chair. It's a little warm right now. I am playing Brodie Bridges, a ogre, bridge guard troll type, who just did some light murder last episode. I think it was defensive killing, though, so I think it's fine. Both of us use he and him as our pronouns, and I'm very excited to be here because I get to speak in a voice that was going to stick with me for the next, 30 hours. Besides that, a real big, quick thank you to our sponsor for the night, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is your place to go to get fantastic dice and to support your local streamer. They're a Vancouver like the era of Vancouver? No, a Vancouver area supplier of dice and dice paraphernalia and soon modules. They are an amazing, amazing company, and I really strongly hope that you go spend some time with them. Not only that, but when you make a purchase on Bookwyrm Games, I will double the channel points that you spend here on Dork Tales. So you get twice your points worth. Yeah. Also, they do worldwide shipping at $75 US or so. $100 Canadian is basically that flat rate. And you can be anywhere in the world. They will send you your dice. They will send you your familiars. They will send you some wonderful loose leaf tea. You can't beat that. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games. And I can't wait to get my next module due because it's going to be a doozy.
Oh.
I wrote myself into a corner again. But that's fine. That's just... being in the corner is exactly why I'm here and exactly why Brodie's here. Should I just pass the ball?
Yeah, pass it along.
I'm gonna pass the ball to Caitlan because that continues the circle.
Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Isobel Gage, the notary darkling of the autumn court of the group. Yeah, that's all of the important information about her.
Nothing else
Happy to be
noteworthy
here.
or anything of this sort.
Nothing what?
Nothing else noteworthy or anything relevant.
No, she's not. No, nothing. Oh, pass the ball. I'll pass the ball. I'll pass it to Jocelyn. Amy.
I am Amy. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, and I am playing Jocelyn Brokat, the swimmer skin fairest, I believe, of the spring court. And yeah, I'm excited. And I guess I will pass this over to Kal.
Hello, I am Kal. I use he, him pronouns, and so does Beauregard. He is a reborn. His seeming is Beast. And he's from the summer court, and you don't want to make him mad. Even though it's very hard to make him mad. That's all I got.
Hey.
I'm gonna pass it to Kelle.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hi, it's me. It's Kelle from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Agent Dale Trooper. I think the agent is just kind of like a nickname part. She's not actually an agent. But
That's no way. Isn't that her first name? I thought her name was Agent, like Dale's her middle name.
Agent. Dale's her middle name. Yeah,
it's like a nickname.
That's what we'll go with. Yeah, it's a nickname. She goes by her middle name, but yeah, her parents were weird.
A Dale Cooper.
Yeah, A Dale Cooper, like Michael J. Fox.
A.D. Cooper.
It's not A.D. Cooper, not related. She is.
It's A.D. It's A.D. Fox.
Yeah, A.D. Fox. Yeah. She is a beast riddle seeker of the Autumn Court and kind of the local private eye. Yeah, she likes to get her snoot into things, and yeah, sometimes it'll get her into trouble. But that's kind of the thing. So yeah.
You're not a PC if you're not getting into trouble.
Exactly.
All right, and we'll come back around to me, and I already introduced myself, but I do want to plug one or two things if I can. One is I and like 4 other people have a book out on the Storypath Nexus, which is on sale right now as part of Onyx Path's anniversary sale. So it's a couple of dollars off. It's for Trinity Continuum Assassins. It's about New York City. It's pretty fun. And I tossed some Easter eggs in there, which hopefully will be entertaining to find. And then to continue that, I want to plug a Kickstarter going on right now. Right here. This is for Aegis Studios, Odysseys and Overlords, the supplement Bizarre Kingdoms for Savage Worlds, headed by the unsurpassable Travis Legg, written by Rachel Savicki, J.M. DeFoggy, and myself. It's about all sorts of weird, fantastical realms in the Odysseys and Overlords world. So it's a fun system, and it's a fun book. And it's like $5 for the PDF pledge. So, go on over, pledge if you feel like it, if you want to help out. It's a great little it's pretty entertaining. I didn't put as many Easter eggs into this one. I changed all my names in my final draft away from Larry, Curly, Mo, Daryl, his other brother Daryl,
Ed,
Daryl.
and Eddie.
Yeah. Oh no, there's 1 or 2. Yeah, but they're really hard. They might be hard to find because again, they were just modifications of placeholder names. Okay, awesome. So where we left off, Brodie had just splattered someone's brains all over Sylvia Holden Park.
To be fair, he has a pretty small brain. The guy, he did.
Yeah. Well,
Peanuts
it was
flew out.
splattered.
It's confetti.
Yeah. But the verb is
Gender
still
reveal party.
accurate. Yes,
Boy.
they have gone to
It was a
extremes with
boy.
these gender reveal parties now. Oh, his brains are what color, everybody?
Purple.
That means he's an edgelord.
Man, we have to do it all over again.
Oh man, Edgelord.
It's the worst gender.
Nobody wanted one.
No.
Second
you can tell
only
them
to
that.
emo.
Not original emo though. Okay. So yeah, quite a bit had gone on. You can watch that episode when it goes up to get the full story. But it did end with Brodie's former, what do you want to call him? Not teammate,
Durance mate.
castmate. What's that?
Durance mate. We were mates in the
Durance
Durance.
Yeah. Punk ass having his skull ventilated by a pistol. And then some really nice role playing by everybody at the end there. And not only was it chronologically the right time to end it, narratively it was too. So we start the next morning. It's cool. It's a little bit crisp in the air. Spring is just really really kind of kicking in full. Tomorrow night is the ritual, spring's dawn, that the court holds to welcome the oncoming season and to start off their reign. Yes, thank you for the reminder there. And so far, Jocelyn has been contacted to see whether or not she would support Solomon King, future King Solomon King of the Spring Court in supporting his desire. Part of the ritual is that somebody gets their desire, their like big desire fulfilled. And you kind of send a text message around to those who remain in the Spring Court. And I don't know, maybe impolitely or, in a way that was really, you could refuse, but ask that everybody support his choice and what he wants this time. He's not terrible. What goes around sometimes comes around with him. But that is in 24 hours. Or a little more than that. It's in the evening, so 36-ish something odd hours. And the motley wakes in their hollow. Still a little thrown from the night before. Getting their footing. Having the hobgoblin prepared breakfast. They do a mean French toast with naan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wait. French toast with naan.
Yeah,
Indian toast.
I did that this past week because didn't have a loaf of bread, and it's actually really good. I mean, it doesn't soak it up the same way. You kind of gotta like pour it on, but it's pretty tasty.
Like a crepe, a pre-made crepe,
a pretty thick crepe, but yeah,
They're pretty crepey guys.
But these guys put on like nutmeg and cinnamon and the good syrup, whichever one that is.
leftover
Butterworth.
pizza.
There's leftover pizza as well. Yeah.
There's always leftover pizza.
So, let's go around the table. How does everyone wake up this morning? What does everyone have in mind for their day? Knowing that they've got some time before the big party, being the next day. So why don't we start with AD Cooper?
Dale probably wakes up much like I do, wondering where she is, why she's there, and where is the coffee. So that's the first thing on her mind is just like coffee, and the rest we'll figure it out as the day goes on. She's still mulling over everything that happened the day before, everything, and trying to decide if she wants to approach Jocelyn or not about the bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's kind of torn on what to do about that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's going to be kind of quiet and just observing.
They bring the hobgoblins bring you Taster's Choice? No. What was the one that had Anthony Stewart had doing the commercials for it? Was it
No idea, but it
Maxwell's?
sounds good.
Folgers?
Is it coffee flavored coffee? That's fine.
It is coffee flavored coffee. Yeah.
Well,
but it
that's
has his
a
picture
lot.
on the
Sure.
thing they pour it from.
Sure. I'll have Giles's coffee. It's probably fine.
All right. So, Bo, what's Beauregard doing on this sunny spring day?
Let's see. I too. He's a morning person, so he's probably pre-made the coffee for everyone
The cold pizza.
and helping pre-made the cold pizza. I put it in the fridge just because I know that you like makes new pizza, immediately puts it in the fridge. What's the skill for being good at cooking?
I don't know, craft. Let me
No eggs Benedict, but
Honestly, I think it is craft.
it probably is craft.
Yeah.
I don't have any craft, so you get what the
You get what you
Gobs.
get.
you get what the gobs.
Hey, if you have any medicine, I would throw that in there. I think that would work probably. You know, knowing how to like mix things.
Mhm. Yeah,
You'd
or
know
science.
at least not how to kill people.
That's true. You'd know when something was off.
Plus, I mean, everything goes on pizza. It's fine.
Oh,
Including
see, I use my
pineapple and
ball
ham.
to help make the pizza, and that explains how he can like cooking, right? Because it's all about like
Wait.
using your upper body to punch the dough. and
Wait,
stuff.
are you making bananas on pizza? Are you making? Sorry, that's a my South
What
African
everybody
coworker
likes,
loves that.
whatever you want.
There is a kith for that too.
But also trying to see where everyone's at,
Mhm.
because everyone's a little, well, maybe except Isobel, but who knows what's going on with them. Everyone's probably not fine, but for different reasons. So I'm trying to use the supernatural powers of empathy to just kind of gauge how everyone is. So I'll wait for everybody to filter in and start eating, and got an apron on that says "Suns out, guns out."
Suns out, buns out.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, oh, there,
Is he
that's
big
more
bread?
fitting. Yeah, wearing nothing
Just
but
saying.
the apron. And suns out, buns out. You know, I realize in the character art that has as the cutoff is the hips, there's no implication of like pants or anything there, so
You can let your imagination.
you can
Fill in
let
the
your
blank.
imagination.
Is he just
go.
Donald ducking his way around?
No, he's wearing an apron.
He's standing
he's
behind
like-
the counter. and you just
Yeah,
can't-
like
Yeah,
Donald
I'm not a
Duck. He wears an
monster.
apron,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
but there's just
burn
no
myself on the
pants.
bacon.
Oh God.
The buns are out, but he's gonna have to turn around for you to notice.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're used to that.
yeah.
So whatever.
All right. Well, Jocelyn, what do you do this morning? The one person who was not there last night.
Well, she was. She was at the end. She joined them.
Oh yes.
No.
right,
She
right.
was
Just
actually
after-
there before the other two.
No,
the
but you
others
dropped
arrived.
the
She dropped it, yeah, because she ended up
Oh,
showing
no,
up right near
you're
the
right.
end and dropped her
Yeah.
earring.
No,
So you
Dale
used
and
her-
Jocelyn were in the book.
Yeah, we had that. We
Yeah.
showed up like right at the
Mhm.
end of all
Yeah.
that, and we're like, "What the
Mhm.
hell?"
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jocelyn is a little bit rattled. I don't think she slept well. Also because she didn't find the things she was supposed to find and isn't really sure what to do about that. So she's kind of probably up really early. And is like sitting in the kitchen, probably just like quietly reading one of the 3 books she picked up as her cover story from the bookstore. I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
it's like a really like trashy young adult, like the most cliche generic storyline, but it's new to her because she hasn't really had a chance to read them, and
Hmm.
like you know.
Divergent.
So she is this is all new. This is actually pretty exciting, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A genre that didn't quite exist in that fashion back then.
Well, because
Not
she
so
like
many-
think she would like vanished in like I don't remember exactly, but basically she missed the mid 2000s, late 2010s.
And
So-
the
Who had
covers
Animorphs?
with ritual.
Yeah, I think she had
daggers and
Animorphs.
tattoos.
So like
and-
for all I know, maybe she picked up Twilight or something, and this is her first time reading that because and like or something to that effect for just general sense.
He does carry it. You got to keep the lights on somehow.
Probably has many copies because they just end up everywhere.
That's
So I think she's just sort of thinking and like trying to figure out what to do because she only has until that night to go find it. And also balancing that against, what if I just don't find it? What would the consequences be? So she's probably actually gonna go find the pool and gonna go swimming, I think. to kind of get some of that nervous energy out.
Good plan. Okay.
So I figure she did that and then probably came in to the kitchen and is sitting hanging out with Beau at
All right.
ass o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Isobel.
Isabel's probably a late riser to start with. But she's probably just going to be even a little bit later. She's going to kind of stare at the ceiling for like a good long while, being like, wow, things are really fucked in general. It kind of, last night kind of like made it really hit home how strange whole world's become. And then she'll compose herself, kind of brush it aside, bottle it up, just squirrel that away over there, and grab whatever book she's been reading, and head to the kitchen and join Dale in drinking some coffee.
All right. And Brodie.
Brodie's gonna sleep in. Probably until about 7, which is pretty late for him. He's still stuck on that wide awake at 5 or 6 type of mentality.
Yep.
And then is gonna lay in bed and stare at the ceiling until like 9.
All right. Does he have work today?
He doesn't care.
Okay.
So good chance. He's no showing.
Does he usually get his small C contracts from people actually just approaching him, or does he have like a method, like a drop or something like that? This is one
Hey, Simon, you're...
just take note.
Sorry, you're coming in a little quiet right now.
Oh,
is there any way you can move your mic closer?
Yep. How's that now?
Keep
Better?
talking.
Better? How's this? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Trying to find that midpoint where your mic doesn't your gain isn't too high, but you're also like audible.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. How does he get his small C contracts? Is it usually people approach him, or does he have like a barista that takes messages for him while he's not there?
Mostly, he gets them through the court, right? Because he's been mostly doing stuff for just fetch killing.
Yeah.
So sure, yeah, through that or through a contact in the winter court, since they're the ones who mostly deal with removing problems.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds good. All right, so I suppose it's the rest of the motley, including Jocelyn's brother, who is there, and just hanging out eating cold pizza in the kitchen, which she has not had for a while. Thank you, Beau, for preparing the cold pizza. And Jocelyn's phone buzzes again. Hey, got an update. Smiley face, wink, book icon, book emoji, heart emoji, sun emoji, and then he has a custom spring court symbol emoji that he signs off with.
Doesn't actually say anything about the update, just says that there is an update.
Like, sorry, she says there's an update, or did I miscommunicate?
Oh, sorry, I thought he said, or was he asking for an update? Sorry.
Yeah, update, question mark, smiley face, etc.
Ah, okay. I got the emojis, and I got that. I missed the question mark. Okay.
Got it.
I got sidetracked by trying to mentally picture the emojis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So... I think she's gonna like glance down at it, but is not opening the message so it doesn't show that it's been read. Because she's learned that. This is one of the very first things she learned was how not to get caught on leaving someone on read or letting them know you've seen it. So she's gonna look at that, and then is gonna
Belle's gonna teach her that you can like drop down the top, see like the beginning of a message, but not actually open it. So you can kind of read shorter messages without letting them know that it's
or holding it and having it pop up in a mini view without it actually triggering it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was brilliant. Loves that.
Dale is
after she got over
watching Jocelyn.
After she actively finally got over the anger of, you mean they know you've looked? That was not pleasant.
Well, I guess this buzzes while she's swimming, so when she gets
when she comes out
to it.
Oh,
okay,
never mind.
So she'll probably take a look at it, and then is gonna go. Is gonna actively ignore it for like another 3 hours.
Okay.
Then's gonna reply. Just woke up. Sorry, need more time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that 3 hour mark momentarily. Okay. Your brother's name again is Jordan, not Justin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan, because it's Jordan and Jocelyn.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it wasn't Justin. I did have it written down, but not in front of me. So he's been hanging out on the side of the pool, just kind of asking questions. His feet in the water, just, now that he's awake and a little more cognizant and he's been fed, he's trying to get the lay of the land. So he's just asking a lot of questions. He doesn't have a court yet, obviously. And
hasn't even been to court. No. And yeah, I was just trying to like get a sense of the area. Who are all these people we're living with? Can we trust them? Will they do any of them like fishing? And do I need to be worried about that? If so, hook or net, or spear.
Swatting them as they like jump up the river.
The bear method. Yeah, I was gonna get to that one. So yeah, it's just but at the same time, it's nice to have him there and to, be talking and just sort of getting back into the flow of things. It's an easy transition into revitalizing that repartee and that connection that you had.
Yeah, I figure it's probably very easy to slip back into because they've spent so long reliant on each other.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Isobel, you have a couple of messages from Selma. Has he asked about me?
Oh, right.
Has he asked about me again?
Oh, so they're both the same message, but twice.
Yes, with about an hour apart.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I sent that the first time as the third one. Then coffee today. And then is he seeing a lot of people? Question mark.
Oh, what would she say? She doesn't really want to give like false hope, being like, "Oh yeah, girl," but also,
These are all between the hours of 1 and 4 a.m.
Oh my god. Okay. So she'll probably start with, "Whoa, girl, I just woke up." And then say, "I don't think he's seeing anyone else. Not that I know of, anyway." And probably just say he's going through a little bit right now. And kind of skirt around that, did he ask about me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost instantly, you get a reply of...
Always, of course.
How would she say this? Ooh, a challenge. LOL.
I can fix him.
Oh my god.
She doesn't say it, but
That's
you know her
feel.
well enough to know that maybe that's what she means when she says "ooh, a challenge." That was the same thing she said about the long haul truck driver, who she had to stop seeing when he lost all his money donating to the convoy, and then about the well, he said he wasn't in that life anymore, but then he got arrested at a biker bar on the Quebec side. And turned out he was still in that life. He just wasn't telling her. And there's been a few of these situations where it's just really, there's a pattern.
Was he Rock Machine or was he Hell's Angels?
He was Rock Machine.
Okay.
Well, are they
Sounds
Are
like
they
you're
still around?
describing someone I know.
I think they're still around.
They're still around a little bit. They're not as big as they used to be, but
Because the Hells Angels won, right? And
the Hells Angels definitely won.
Yeah. So of course they're not as prominent as they once were.
Well, and also Rock Machine was actually labeled a criminal organization. So, which, believe it or not, the Hells Angels have never been labeled a criminal organization in Canada. Figure that one out. There's your criminology lesson for the day.
How do I blame Trudeau for this? Okay. So yeah, very, very quickly, that's her response. And then, so coffee, Luna, this afternoon.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
Is he working?
Is he working? I'm actually not sure.
Have to find out, I guess. Okay.
Find out when we get there.
Beau, having served the last of the breakfast, and I don't know, do you take off the apron when you're finished?
What kind of question is that?
I'm assuming yes.
Apron stays on the whole time.
Just sort of gingerly
Beau's
move over
version
to
of
the
a kilt.
table.
Well,
and
after
sit
I'm
down.
finished breakfast, no, it stays on. I'm not going to be indecent.
It's like a kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, half a kilt, front kilt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. There. You've got a couple of emails. Does he handle the business side of the gym as well, or just the training side?
just the training side.
Okay. So it is your business manager.
Actually, I guess if I have professional training, he's probably no. Actually, yeah. If professional training 3 dots, which gives you contacts, skills,
Mhm.
specialties. No, probably like co-owner even.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed he was one of the owners. I just didn't know if he.
No, yeah, now it makes sense. Otherwise, he wouldn't have so many dots in that and
Yeah.
have the contacts through that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a business manager, or the person that handles some of that side of things. Obviously, your partners and work together on these. Do you have time to meet today? We have an interesting offer from a party that wants to fund a program through the gym.
Emails. I text back instead of emailing. See you after lunch.
Okay.
After breakfast.
Okay. It is a Friday, I believe. So Saturday is the date of the ritual. Okay. Cool. I'm just guessing a lot of this stuff is happening before 9 o'clock when Brodie finally pulls himself out of bed.
Well, I'll bring him breakfast in bed on a little tray if he's not out. Yeah.
Yeah, because Dale's been like watching us see. She knows he hasn't gotten up yet, so she's kind of like,
Bo has no.
Like,
he'll go in, and
think
he'll
we
just sit
see
on the
Brodie
on
yet?
the side of. I'll just wander over with like a tray and sit on the edge of Brodie's bed. Hey, sunshine.
Hi. How's it going?
He brought you some coffee and French tortillas.
Great. How is everybody?
Everyone's kind of they're doing better than you.
No, like, are they? And he'll sit up. He's just basically like in boxers and a tank top.
Yeah.
Are they pissed? Or like, is everybody mad at me?
No.
I could.
I don't think so.
I mean, if you need me to move out, I can. I've got enough saved up for probably a room share. This is Ottawa after all, but
See, the difference between the winter court and summer court is you feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about it. I feel bad about you guys feeling bad about it. He was a fucking privateer. He was gonna sell people back across, and I don't regret it. I'll and if another one comes out, I'll do it again.
If you hadn't pulled the trigger first, it might have been me.
what about the others? Like, I mean, you got this, but like, Jocelyn's like, I mean, we got Spring Court and like Autumn Court. I don't know, maybe the Autumn Court like to be afraid of me. That's kind of their kink, but like, so you're not mad?
No. What's the difference between... I can't remember the slang you used for him, but the fetch. What's the difference between blasting one of them and blasting punk ass?
The fetches aren't real. They're fey magic, right? They're like sock puppets.
But some of them don't intend any malice, right?
I mean,
Punk ass. How many people do you think? No, we don't need to think about that.
Probably a
if even
lot of
one of
people.
us had got pulled back in, and those other two guys,
if
they're-
he was
they're not-
working for my keeper, no, I like you guys a lot, but you guys, maybe you, Belle, but like none of the others could have made it there. I'm not saying that I could have done any better in anybody else's durance, but like in that one, no. No. It takes a very specific kind of fucked up to survive that one. That's probably the only one I could have survived in. I'm not allowed to let anybody else.
I was stomped once. I was made into different animals to see how big of an animal I could be and still die from getting stomped on.
How big'd you get?
I gave him some fight when I was a coyote.
Yeah, coyotes are mean bastards. That makes sense.
What I think is you should go ask him, first of all. And then when you find out that everyone here is still on your team, you can discuss if something needs to be reported while it's still in Winter Court.
Yeah. I'm gonna go tell the monarch. Don't worry. Like they're gonna know. They need to know that we have the rest of his crew. I should have done something about them too. I let him walk off. Fuck, I let him walk off. Fuck! Oh, I'm so worried about Punkers, I didn't think about the other one.
No, I think they're never coming back. They saw punk ass. They saw his brains. They saw us.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And you know what? Maybe they'll get it out of their conditioning, out of their head. And in another city somewhere, they'll find refuge.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could have tried to bring them in here, but absolutely not. Like they weren't dumb enough to, or sorry, they were dangerously dumb.
Yeah, they're real stupid.
Must have been grabbed
Okay.
when they were teenagers or kids.
Thanks for the coffee.
I texted the coffee shop that you were sick.
Oh. Thanks. Just tell them I had like strep or COVID or like herpes or something.
They tried calling me, and I didn't.
Yeah.
What's with bosses and calling?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I still don't get texting. Like, I get it, but
get it. But emails, I don't like emails now.
I don't. Yeah. I don't like the idea of people being able to reach me when I don't want to be reached. Remember what it used to be like, where we used to be able to like go to like or just be like when someone wasn't home, they weren't there, you know, like they were out doing something. You didn't have a phone plugged into your arm the entire time.
Cyborgs, man.
Cyborgs. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi to everybody and make sure that they don't want me out, okay?
Yeah. I suppose I should change into normal clothes and stand up, still just wearing the apron and.
Yeah, you should Donald Duck.
Well, I'm always Donald Ducking it.
That's true. You're always Donald Ducking.
That term doesn't mean what I think it means, does it?
Means you're always taking care of your nephews? I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was Scrooge.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're both uncle. Wait. Are they related?
Yeah, I guess they are both uncles. I don't...
They're both duck uncles. Weird.
Do you think it's like a gay thing?
Oh, uncles.
Yeah, maybe?
Like...
I guess Scrooge would be a pretty good, like, what do they call him? Like, sugar daddy?
Yeah. Or a bread daddy.
A bread daddy.
Because they're ducks. And...
That's fair. I hear you're not supposed to feed ducks bread because it makes them explode.
Is that true?
I don't know, like, they bloat and then they, like, or I guess, you know?
Should go ask one of the others about this. Because let me tell you, they love pizza. They love pizza crusts.
You know what the weirdest thing about the pizza here is? It's that it all looks like it came from different pizzas. Like whenever we open that fridge,
yeah, like Domino's, and then this one's clearly like.
And they all like it's a whole pizza, but they don't fit. Like it looks like a pie chart. It's weird.
But they only made one pizza, yeah.
They only made one pizza, but it comes out and each one's got different toppings, and it doesn't make any sense. God, this place is fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. All right, he's gonna get up and go out into the common space. And,
anyone who wants to, I'm only saying that because Jocelyn was out of the room, can be around by the time he gets out there.
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly reasonable.
Hey, I'm sorry I did a murder.
Yeah.
I hope things aren't weird with us, and I just want you to know that I didn't enjoy it, and I'm not gonna like. I'm not a.
It's okay, Brodie. It's okay.
I'm not a psycho.
We know. It's okay, man.
Yeah, good morning to you too, Brodie. No, dude had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes people just have to go.
What? What's wrong?
Jocelyn's looking at her brother,
What's
who she hadn't told about this yet.
what's the one in the hat?
Welcome to the family.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome.
Look.
I say welcome to the family in my best like mobster.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Still in the apron?
Look,
Yeah.
somebody came and they tried to kidnap us and your sister, and I stopped him. And he's not going to come back because he was a bad dude. And
Yeah.
and if anybody comes for any of us, and like I guess that means you too, Joseph, I'm not going to let him take you, okay? Sorry, Joey?
Jacob, Jordan.
Jordan.
No.
Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan.
Jordy, nobody's
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, I
nobody's gonna
probably
mess
should-
with you, Jordy.
I swear I was gonna tell you
Uh-huh.
to sort of ease you into this one.
Oh, that reminds
I
me.
guess
Also,
ripping off the band-aid,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how we.
are you
found
guys
out, too.
from Winnipeg? Or not Winnipeg? Are you guys from Ottawa?
Like
I don't
all of
think-
us, or
No, like Joey and Jordy,
Jordan and Jocelyn?
Joycey and Jocelyn, Jocelyn and Jordy. Are you guys from here?
No. I don't
Okay,
think
cool.
so.
Never mind. I was gonna offer to kill your fakies for you. But if you're not from here, like, I don't want to get on a plane. I mean, I will. I will. I feel kind of bad about last night. So, like, if you need me to get on a plane and go and kill the fake yous, I will happily
Oh.
do so. But I'm gonna need some help with plane tickets.
Brodie,
because-
Talking
it's-
about
Brodie, it's cool. It's okay.
Okay, because, like, Dale, I still haven't found your fetch.
It's all right. Dale's gonna take Brodie for a little walk.
What's the
Maybe.
It's probably best.
I'll let you.
Come on, man. Let's go take this coffee outside.
Jocelyn
And why
and
does
I
he
will
wanna
kill
kill-
you in.
Ours,
Okay,
if
come
they're ours.
He's
Right.
got a particular set of skills.
Hmm.
Murder
there's
skills, I
probably
got
some more
that.
things I need to. Has anyone else done this part before? I don't think I haven't done this part
I've-
before.
I have a really bad memory. Who did? Was it Isobel?
Hmm.
Had come and Brodie found them and introduced them to the courts.
I
The-
feel like you were all helping her through the hedge.
Yeah.
Was the idea?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could use some help here.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
have
can
to
help.
do it.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Hmm. Is he going to go kill someone right now?
No.
No,
He's
I don't think.
not.
The fox is making sure he doesn't.
No. No, I don't
think
think
that's
he's
the
planning on
first-
it. That's not what he does when he goes for a walk.
The first. That's the first person
Okay.
that.
Wow.
It's-
All right.
apparently, he thought they would come back. I think something about respawning, but I think that was very specific to
You
his
idiots were let
experience.
go to go real.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Go-
Well,
Maybe the less you know, the better. That was an extreme situation.
let's ease me into this. I was in a pool
Me-
not long ago.
Beauregard, you, Jordy.
Got it, Bo. Regard.
Were you separated from each other? And I'm gonna look at both the siblings.
Yeah.
hmm
Oh, how much did time mess you two up? Like, do you have any tale?
Well, I think we were slightly further apart in age technically. So something happened there.
No, it's pretty hard to tell.
It was really hard to tell. I don't know. I mean, most of it was together, so that was nice. A bit touch and go for a bit, but then we got separated, and I ended up here.
Yeah. like I said, I've been in a pool for I don't know how long, so it's all a bit of a blur. I don't remember a lot of it right now. He's gonna be okay, right? If he's stressed, you can tell me he doesn't need to get on a plane. We're only an hour from here.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's.
I guess he can't take a plane.
He's
if he wants to,
worried
so he has to. It's-
more about us, if that makes.
Yeah. He killed someone. And you were his friends. So he's worried about how you'll take it, I guess.
I guess, but I mean,
These weren't normal circumstances.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take a swim.
Oh, eager to get back in there, huh? That's a bad joke. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be here.
I'll try and get an explanation about fetches soon.
Yeah. When you get a chance, I guess.
They're like the us that took over our lives. It's odd. I've
Yeah, mine's super
checked out
successful.
from a distance. Yeah,
They're married.
we went to
have two
college.
cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
They're an accountant.
hopefully a good one.
They have short hair.
What?
I know.
Okay. Dale and Brodie. Off.
Yeah, does the hollow have a little green space that isn't like right out on the street, or just like a little back?
Does it have like a courtyard?
Yeah, like
It's
a
like
little
an old
courtyard
hotel?
or something. Yeah.
It's the
Well,
size of
like
a
a-
small town. You can have a bunch of courtyards.
We paid
Nice.
for.
It can
size
be all
matters too.
courtyards.
Yeah, so there's the size is whatever kind of we want. Yeah,
It can be like Europe, and
Ooh.
every
It can-
set of buildings has a courtyard.
it can be like the
cool.
conspiracy garden in Game of Thrones.
The murder garden.
I like it.
Perfect.
No, the conspiracy garden. No murders actually happened in there.
No murders in the building. Only murders in the building. Wait, yeah, that's the right title.
Yeah. No murders would get dull fast.
Yeah, it'd be very boring. Boring show.
On today's episode, no one died.
Mm,
Tune in tomorrow to find out nothing's
nobody
changed.
die again. Cancelled.
Starring Steve Martin and Martin Short. That's the
Oh my
was. Okay, so you're off wandering about the conspiracy garden, just
Oh, the murder
Kinda-
garden?
Yeah,
the murder garden.
Why is
The
it
murder garden. The post-murder garden now.
The debriefing from the murder garden.
Mm.
The denouement garden.
Yeah.
And just trying to get him a little get his head back.
No. Yeah, get his head back just to talk to him. See if there's
Hey,
anything.
I'm okay, Dale. Like I'm actually like I was more afraid of what you guys would think. I mean, like look, I don't have issues doing what I have to do, right? Like I mean, I've done
Yeah.
this kind of thing before.
Yeah. I know. You kind of compartmentalize it. It kind of gets shoved somewhere else.
Well, it's just that, like,
Yeah.
he made a choice, and he pulled that trigger. I didn't pull that trigger. He did.
He forced your hand. I get it. I mean, I know I got there after it was all kind of happening, but Bo filled me in, so I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'd have done the same thing.
You want me to get
Bo
you a
said
gun?
he would too.
If you want me to get you a gun, help me
maybe
carry the
not
slack.
yet. Yeah. If I help you, yeah, I would.
No, I got it.
You think about it.
Yeah. He could have done anything else, you know?
Yeah. But
he
we all saw how he was acting, what his behavior was. His mindset, his head was still there. He didn't come out, not completely.
he could have done anything. He was
It's not his fault. It's not your fault. It's just a shitty situation all around.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I'm okay. I just wish that
So it's okay if you're not okay. I'm not saying that you have to say it, but it's okay if you're not.
I am.
Okay. Why don't we move the characters a little bit ahead in time, as everyone's had a bit of recovery and a little as Brodie emblemizes the ideals of the Winter Court very thoroughly.
Very well.
And
I tried.
yeah, and we thank you for it. Being the only Winter Court, you kind of got to live,
Right? Got angst.
Yep.
I picture him by himself in the courtyard, and the Sound of Silence is playing as the camera just slow zooms.
This is a single tear that goes down his face.
And then he goes,
falls.
and like the tear goes back up into his eye.
You get back in there.
It's part of his meme.
I'm positive masculinity. What are you talking about?
Okay. So let's move ahead about 3 hours, since that's when Jocelyn writes back to Solomon. 3 hours from then would be like maybe a morning coffee break. So Isobel and Selma could be at Luna Coffee at that point. It is still a Friday. Bodil and Brodie, where would you be at this point? It could be still in the freehold sorry, freehold, in the blah 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 hollow. Whatever works. Don't have to.
I don't know. What do we
Dale
have to
is-
do to... Dale?
Oh, I need to.
Um,
I'm gonna. Okay, I'll wrangle. Who is there? Isobel. Actually, they're a notary. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrangle Brodie and Isobel so that before the, because it's literally tonight is the transition to spring, right?
Next day. Like the next day. Yeah.
Okay. No, better. Yeah. Bring us three to the. Who's the current? Not prince.
Who's the
of
prince?
Princes of the
Regent?
universe.
We're gonna go visit the vampires.
You're the
The
princess. of
the current
universe.
monarch of the freehold.
Yeah.
Because they're still. Yeah. That's what we're.
Oh, so it's still winter. So
Yeah.
it is still Ashur.
Not because we need to go and like tell, but because it makes it a lot worse if we would then have to go and tell the spring court. Actually,
you never know.
if I'm with the other two, I'll just stop and. So we telling anyone, or what do you guys want to do? What do you think?
About what?
Okay, that's a good way to. Yeah, but what?
No, like really, like about what? I'm gonna go tell the monarch. Yeah, we got privateers, man.
Right. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah.
It's kind of like, like roaches. You gotta tell people when you got like ants. Because if you got like one ant, you've got like
go back. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. And we were all there, so. Come on.
So is it the two of you?
I mean, do you want to
Isobel
come
has
on?
work.
Isobel?
What's Dale
we
doing?
got it. We got it.
Oh, I gotta go take care of some stuff. I'll see you guys later.
Sorry, I wasn't saying anything because I kind of assumed Isobel was already at the cafe.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
In that case, then it's just us.
Just you
driving
two?
to
Okay. All right. So Jocelyn messages back. What did you say again? Just to refresh my memory.
Sorry, just woke up, and then followed by, need more time.
Okay. He writes back in all caps, been there, beer mug, wine bottle, syringe, pills.
What
Spring court, what do you
Beer.
want?
and then the 24-hour clock comes on. Boop.
gerbil.
Gerbil.
What?
Ooh,
Who said
The
gerbil?
emoji.
nobody said gerbil.
Nobody said gerbil. Okay.
Nobody said it.
I'm sure
Uh,
there is. There's like an emoji
then-
for everything now.
Mm, 800 eggplants.
When
Richard.
I
my
disappeared, we had
Um,
semicolons and brackets, and that was good enough for me.
That's good enough.
But then he does say, but please ASAP. Need this for tomorrow night, but want a chance to look it over first.
I think she's gonna give it a minute, and is gonna reply with, "What if it's not there?"
Messages back. ... Emoji. should be there.
Oh,
That's great. She didn't really see it. She's just okay. I think she thinks she put in enough effort because it was already super sketchy in the first place. And I think she's gonna reply with, right. But what if it really is not there?
Typing stops. Typing
Consequences
Stops.
will never be the same.
typing.
Do you actually see that with iPhones?
Yeah.
With Android, it's just sent.
Yeah,
It's just dots.
And also,
Dot,
it
dot,
depends on
dot.
if it's
Dot, dot,
like a
dot.
messenger thing
Dot, dot,
too, because like
Yeah.
Oh,
versus texting. Because I think in this case, I don't think they actually text directly very much.
probably WhatsApp or something like that.
Yeah.
Signal, maybe Signal, or some special
Is it
Changeling
Telegram?
signal.
Yes,
Um,
it's Telegram.
smoke signal.
Try again, but if not, I'll have to change plans. Had high hopes for you, but you can redeem yourself later.
winky emoji. Eggplant
Winky emoji, beer
water
mug, wine bottle, syringe,
Oh,
syringe,
oh yeah,
pills.
sorry.
Oh, really? I was thinking it
Um,
would be like,
She
Sand
replies
worm,
with,
gerbil.
K TTYL. That's literally that's all. And is going to promptly put that down and is going to, I think,
Have a
like
shower?
do one of those things where it's like sit down with like a like the dropping the phone physically on the counter in front of her or table and just kind of like look at the dark screen, just like, man.
All right.
Jeez. And we'll look or see if there's anyone actually around still, because a few people have headed out already.
Yeah. Dale?
Yeah. Dale is heading out and wants to see if she can do a little bit of snooping around the spring court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like around the
Yeah.
King's Hollow area?
Yeah. Just kind of start moseying that way and see if she runs into, anybody she knows and can get, maybe a bit of info from.
Okay. So his hollow is found by following a particular path at a particular time of day in the arboretum. It's a
Okay.
part of the experimental farm. It's a large park-like area near Dow's Lake across the locks from Carleton University.
Okay.
But it's still part of the experimental farm, hence why it's an arboretum and not just a park. And let's see, this time of day, it's usually occupied with dog walkers, dog runners, joggers, cyclists, students, smoking pot or drinking or taking a break between classes.
So her hanging around wouldn't look out of place at all.
Not at all. There's a couple of
She
picnickers,
probably dresses like a student still.
student picnickers. There's a guy with an acoustic guitar.
Badly singing Kumbaya. Out of
He's singing
Is
a
there a
lot
guy
of Sublime.
with a set of bongos?
No, just
Or
the.
is that just a
the
West Coast
djembe.
thing?
Well, when I was there, it was the
Djembe.
single drum. Yeah, the djembe, that was the big one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a guy with that and a guy playing guitar. They're singing Sublime songs, then mixing a little Fish, bit of Grateful Dead. Pretty sure you hear the Verve pipe at one point.
Cal thinks to herself in Gen X, I met the guys from Sublime once. In Venice Beach, no less.
That's a very Gen X thought.
Yeah, right?
That feels about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of spring courtiers, yeah, there are a couple. No one that you specifically know, no one that we've identified via names. Like the spring court is usually, I would say usually one of the larger ones, just on account of the fact that, you know, if Lost are more inclined to hop over to winter as soon as they get back out, they probably tend to go to spring when they get to that stage of, but I'm back, let's just enjoy life and do all this stuff. So in terms of kind of faceless NPC courtiers, spring court's going to have the most in the city. And so she spots a few around. I mean, obviously she can tell they're changelings.
Okay.
But it does kind of look like they're doing, you know, they're blending in. They're hacking some sacks. And
oh, that's still a thing?
in this world it is.
Oh,
If you've ever walked on the ferry, yes.
Then okay, so great. It's the little thing. I'm not so out of date. No. The children aren't the only ones.
Stoners
Are
be
the ones
no,
who
it's
are
the
wrong.
children that are wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Got to get back to that 4-H club. Yeah, so they're really just blending in. They're kind of lazing about, day drinking,
Okay.
day shooting up
Yeah. I
heroin.
don't know
You
if
know,
she'd
the
feel-
usual.
Yeah. I don't know if she'd feel comfortable enough to just go start chatting up Spring Court members that she doesn't know. That's a little too, you know, with the ritual coming up so like the next night, it's way it could be sus. So I think she's
Speaking
gonna,
as the kids do.
yeah, I think she's gonna hang out and just kind of watch a little bit just to see what's going on. If, you know, does she notice anything else kind of happening? It's like, is watching, you know, those who she can pick out as changelings, and like, is there a mood? Is there, just trying to get a sense of.
How long does she stay?
You should go near the window, half draw the blinds, and then inner monologue.
This is an open area, so she'd have to be carrying the window with her.
I'd have to be careful. Yeah, I'd have to bring the window with
what?
me.
Yeah, maybe you have like a very minor, like ability where as the camera looks at you and you narrow your eyes, it just looks like blinds are
You can
putting
be
the
a token.
diagonal across your.
No,
Your
we
face?
just switched to black and white for this scene, and she in her monologues. You know, the slow piano starts playing
I like
over.
that.
And, yeah,
Someone plays a
I was watching the kids in the park just to see if there was anything happening.
As usual, I was watching the kids in the park getting weird.
Oh
looks from
yeah,
parents.
that's
Little did they know there's trouble brewing.
yeah.
And dang
Trouble
it, I was
with a
going to get to the
capital
bottom
T.
of it.
So, sorry, how long does she stay?
She's pretty much got like the afternoon. She's you know, didn't say when she would be back. Nobody really had plans for anything tonight. I mean, if something comes up, they'll let her know. But she's just kind of, you know, she's a fox.
So, yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's a lookout space not far from the path that leads to the hollow, on a pretty steep hill, great for sledding. And a van pulls up, and the changelings who were just kind of hanging about go to meet it. They unload.
Okay.
They're unloading stuff out of the back.
Okay, she's going to pretend that she's sending a text or trying to look at an app, like on her phone in the daylight, but she's actually taking pictures.
You can zoom in and get a pretty good sense of it. Cases and cases of beer.
It's so obvious when people are doing that. I'm just using my phone.
No, it's I mean, it looks like this, and I'm just, like.
I think Dale can do it surreptitiously. One way or another, they're far enough away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cases of beer, varieties of it. Some cheap, some a little better. Platters of food.
So
a bunch of stuff. I wish
party supplies.
Yeah, red plastic cups. And they walk off into the woods with it. The van drives away, and if she stays there another hour, she'll see it happen again.
Okay, so it's just the prep for the party. So that's nothing sketchy, but maybe she'll take she'll wait for the next van comes. She'll stick around, see that the next one comes, and she'll kind of make her way over and just offer a hand, like, hey, y'all got a lot to load in. Do you need a hand?
Yeah, all right, thanks.
Yeah, sure, no worries, man. So she'll grab a case and hoof it in.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, she can spend the afternoon
because that's how she's going to get in.
It doesn't open until the evening, but they're kind of like.
But she's like, like looking around. I mean,
Sure.
She's looking around, just scoping the place. I gotta see what the vibe is, and if there's anywhere else that you can like sneak off and go look around, not be noticed.
Yeah, well, I mean, here and there. Before the hollow opens up, it's still pretty easy to see. Amongst these trees, they're not so thick that you can't catch sight of a fox. Wandering around amongst them. A bipedal human anthropomorphic fox. So there isn't anything yet, but once the sun starts to set, there'll be opportunity to get more into the hollow itself.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, she's just making her being helpful and building that immediate level of trust.
All right. Hey, at Luna Coffee. Selma is sitting across the table from Isobel with her usual drink in hand. So...
Yes? You wanted to meet up here. What's going on?
He's not on shift.
I guess he wasn't scheduled today. I don't know. I don't ask him when he's scheduled. It's kind of weird.
Well, yeah. Fine. Hey, have you gone any further on that book?
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought that we had talked about this.
Have we? We did a little bit, yeah.
I think a little bit, yeah. Honestly,
Any further?
I did. It's cool, right? It's got a mismatch of a whole bunch of different things, and you'll like it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Of course.
I had a dream again last night.
Oh yeah.
And it was that same one I told you about with with the that like British army guy in his red coat and tri-corner hat, and he's walking out of the woods. Did I tell you about this one?
Could you refresh my memory? I'm not quite sure. You've told me about a lot of dreams.
Yeah. Oh, I told Brodie. Do you think that's why he hasn't texted me back?
No, I don't think so. No, I think that's fine.
Okay.
I think he's just going through some stuff right now.
Well, I'd like to be there for him if I could. Yeah, it's Canada Day. The Tragically Hip are playing, and there's a big ship that lands, and a lot of fighting, and then it all kind of gets quiet, and then this red coat comes out of the woods. And he's got like he's got a sword, and he's got a pistol, and he's got a dog with him. And he's got this like smile, but it's like too big, too many teeth. But you can't see it until he does smile.
Mm-hmm. Is that the end of the dream?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the end of the dream last time too?
I mean, sometimes it ends that way. Sometimes he looks a little different. In that like kind of funny black hat and the red coat and the white pants and the tall riding boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. That's a funny dream. Have you been reading about that time period recently, or?
No. I've just been listening to a lot of Tragically Hip.
Oh, I mean, okay, so that accounts for that.
Mm-hmm.
Strange. Well, I mean, a dream's a dream. It's weird that's happened twice, but
Recurring dream, I guess.
yeah. Your mind's really fixated on that, I suppose. Can I occult to see if there's any like connections I can make, or something like, is there anything that it might symbolize that I
Yes. You can.
Okay.
Get a
Like
bonus
what?
die.
What?
Get a bonus die.
Oh, thanks. So would it be like, what's an occult?
The intelligence in a cult.
Intelligence.
Well,
that's
okay,
even-
depends if you're trying to make sense of it or you're trying to draw on your vast knowledge of.
Oh, yeah. Probably draw on my knowledge of the occult.
Okay.
Then int. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. That's actually better for me anyway. One success.
One success is a success.
Yeah.
Well, so being a changeling, dreams are not always just dreams, and they have their own whole mess of metaphysical bullshit to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Same with recurring dreams and so on and so forth. Perhaps there is a neuromancer messing with her, and I'm saying that in the sort of like, when you have a hammer, everything's a nail. When you're a changeling, everything's fairy related in some fashion or another. So if this is occurring again and something weird about it, it could be a changeling, a neuromancer messing with her, god or gods or divine powers of universe forbid that it's a true fae that's interested or anything like that too. On account of the way she's describing this person is very similar to the huntsman you were well familiar with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, to the normal person, it's weird, but maybe she's just eating the wrong thing before bed. To a changeling, this could be fairy stuff. To you specifically, it could also be this. None of which is I would personally say, as a storyteller and player, is a weird thing for Isobel to think of because, yeah, hammer nails.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty on the nose. All right. She's gonna try to not spook her too much though, and just kind of although on the other hand, it might be a prophetic dream. Who knows? Maybe just avoid that area on Canada Day.
What do you think's prophetic? What do you think could happen to me on Canada Day?
I don't know, but
Should I be reading omens into this thing? I need to go get a card reading.
oh, that's probably a good idea. Well, you don't want to run into any reenactors in the forest, do you? He's got a sword or something. What do you think he's gonna do? Just have it for show?
Isobel, you're freaking me out. Are you suggesting he's going to kill me?
Well, I don't know. No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
Anyway, probably just avoid that place on Canada Day.
Uh-huh. I take these omens seriously,
Mm-hmm.
if they are omens. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Gods. As she does correct herself to pluralize it. Yeah. A reading, and then card reading, leaves, and don't go there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be too careful with these things, right?
Nope. I should get everything on site. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'll do that. Thanks. Okay. And then in the Winter Queen's place of business, she holds court at a very unassuming apartment downtown. It's not like a new condo development. It's just pretty basic. Doesn't look like much. Brodie and Beau take the elevator up, find her apartment. Though it being an apartment, it's open to everyone who wants an audience. The door opens, and she's sitting on in like a lazy boy, reading a book. With her is Khalid Stargazer. He's a sideromancer, so he does a lot of reading of the stars and so on. But Astor looks up and, from in her sort of faint form, closes her book with a sort of cloth bookmark in it, puts it down. Thin fingers together. She sort of rubs her shaved head. Brodie.
Hello, my queen. I just wanted to come in and give you a quick report of something that happened last night. Just so you were aware. We
Tell me.
Yes. My motley and I were beset upon by by an escaped changeling from my durance. Another one that was taken by my keeper. They revealed themselves to be in cahoots, kind of like a privateer, and threatened the freehold. The threat was eliminated. The scene was scrubbed.
Covering it up.
I scrubbed it. It's just going to look like another gang shooting. There's no evidence.
Good.
It'll just, instill some more sorrow, the usual.
And there are privateers, then you say? More of them?
They scattered. But the one that I was connected to, well, he's not coming back.
This is the one you killed?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you suspect a future threat from these others?
Yeah. Not from them, but if a huntsman or my keeper or other keepers are recruiting, then perhaps, maybe. I would not put it past them to be organizing and trying to send more privateers across. But yeah, maybe additional security at the changeover.
We will do some investigating. And yes, additional security is a good suggestion.
It was near the famous players, down on
Lansdowne.
On Lansmore, Lansdowne.
Yes.
In the lot nearby. In case you need to track anybody or anything like that.
We'll begin there. If there's the need to do any further covering up, I will let you know.
Sounds good.
Do you think they pose a threat to the changeover tomorrow?
I do my best not to think. I tend to get things wrong then, but I think that these ones are chicken shits, and I think they ran. I would say not them. Another one.
You are his friend, motley member, Beauregard.
Yeah. Oh, when it came to the hunter that was after the huntsman, did any of us report that? Did anybody of us bring that up with?
You had a couple months to do it, so
yeah, I'm just wondering if anyone would have, like, so I can kind of.
That would be up to you guys. So,
kind of slipped my mind, so I was not sure. Yay, nay?
Oh, Motley?
I don't think we have yet, if it's slipped everybody's minds.
All right. Oh.
So no.
Brodie.
What?
Do we want to mention that dog?
Oh, the dog. Yeah, there is a huntsman that possessed a dog, and then we kind of shot it. But it's okay now. The dog's okay. The huntsman got a little fucked up, but...
At this,
is that...
you do see a brief moment of a furrowed brow. Huntsman. Tell me of the huntsman.
He was a shithead. He seemed like he knew. Was it Dale? Was it Dale or was it Isobel?
Just my in real life brain. It was Dale they were talking to, but it was Isobel they were after.
Well,
Or sorry, Isobel that they recognized.
vice versa as well.
Yeah.
You described it as being fucked up, but gone?
It was
Should he be here and the changeover happen, he can cause a great deal of damage.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he was possessing it. A dog.
The dog's okay
the
now.
orbital headbutted it.
A
Got
herald.
its leg off. But then it unpossessed the dog. And we haven't heard from them.
The dog or the huntsman?
The huntsman. Unless it
dog's
possessed
fine.
that same dog, which would be fun.
I thought didn't we adopt the dog? I thought we adopted the dog out of character. Isn't the dog in the
Oh,
hall?
out of character, I think Brodie said that he wanted to, like, he wanted to, John Wick, just kind of be like, well, you're here.
Yeah, we
don't
have the
have a
dog. It's at our hollow. We don't know where it is though. It's kind of just does its own thing. Yeah.
I will bring this to the other monarchs. Can you describe the huntsman, or did you only see it as a dog?
I only saw it as a dog.
Well, that's disappointing. More detail would have been helpful. Some of them send heralds in the form of animals.
Well, this is straight up like a normal dog that was, like, being controlled.
In that fashion, yes.
That's shitty. Why didn't they choose, like, one of the 1,000 crows?
Or like a pigeon.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, because of the symbolism. The bloodhound. I gotcha.
Oh. Because they're mammals?
It was a hound. That's extra and useful detail. Thank you for providing it.
Oh, do you want to see the dog? I have pictures of the dog.
Please.
It's kind of my dog now. Of course, I'm gonna have pictures on.
Yeah,
my
we
phone.
made him his own Instagram.
Ah. What did we name the dog? Did we name the dog?
Brodie Jr.
Hunty?
We were gonna name him Lucky.
No, we weren't gonna name him Lucky.
No, we weren't.
We can't have a character named Lucky in a game with Amy. Selma. Callum. No, Callum
Not
2.
Droopy.
Hold on. Dog name generator. Dog name generator.
Okay, we're going in.
We're going in.
My favorite was an adorable dog family friends had on the West Coast that they nicknamed Eagle Bait.
Oh my goodness.
Only
color. What color was the
until
dog?
there.
Brown.
Was it tiny and yappy?
And adorable.
Yeah.
Sweet little
Aw.
dog.
If this generator is real in depth. If it was a celebrity, what would it be? Tom Hanks. Favorite activity? Eating. What does your dog love most? Fuck off. Balls, okay? What does your dog most resemble? Scooby-Doo. What is your dog's least favorite thing? Getting shot.
Oh, are they asking you these questions? And then
Yes,
they're
it's a
gonna generate
full it's a
names?
full
Holy
quiz. I'm gonna say
shit.
hats. What are you ready for your dog's name?
Fun.
Rough.
Yeah, I've been ready 5 minutes
Onyx
ago.
McDogface.
What? Doggy
Dog
McDogface?
face?
Doggy McDogface?
No, hold on
They
a
just
fucking.
trolled you. They just made you fill this thing out, and then Doggy McDogface.
No, hold on. I'm heading to our Discord chat. Hold on. This is literally what it popped up.
Oh my god.
The Honorable Onyx McDogface.
That's its
I
name.
see this.
So its name is McDog.
Oh God.
Maybe
We
you
found
could
it in
put that
we left it
on.
in a McDonald's, or it's Denny.
McDog. I like it.
Oh, well.
McDog.
We were gonna
McDog.
leave it in the Denny's parking
McDog.
lot,
You
right?
know.
It's Denny
I'm
McDog.
looking at that, and my
It's
brain's
Danny
going.
McDog.
They say the
It's
Honorable
Danny.
Onyx
Oh.
McDogface. My brain's going McDonix for some reason.
McDonald's. You can call it whatever
I'm
you want.
hooked on McDonald's. How about you?
Hooked on McDonald's. Work for me.
We'll never remember
Oh my
McDonald's.
No.
Except that now we will.
McDog.
Right? Yeah, we've said it
McDog.
enough times.
Yeah,
Made
Denny
fun of it
Denny
enough.
McDog.
Denny
Oh.
McDog.
Danny.
So she takes a look at Denny McDonald's face dog.
McDog.
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 And please remove the Instagram account.
But I just got a sponsorship deal with Pets for Less. If I buy a bunch of their
If
stuff,
this is
they'll let me.
truly the Huntsman's Herald, you have now made it very public. Please remove the Instagram account. I will bring this to the monarchs, and we will discuss the matter.
Okay.
I will
But he's-
inform you if your services are required further.
Okay.
And she sits back and opens up her book again.
Oh, do you know
Oh, so
how to
much for
delete?
someone in the house actually becoming Instagram famous.
Do you know how to delete an Instagram account? I don't actually know how to.
I've never even made one. That was the first one. Maybe like in the settings? No, you know,
okay.
you hold down Instagram and you drag it to like the trash bin.
Oh, it's really easy. I'm surprised that more people don't accidentally delete their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while they're trying to figure out how to delete an Instagram account, we'll
We just
take a
removed
break
the app from the
That sounds
And-
good.
page.
Yeah.
see if they figured it out by the time we return.
Hello.
And we're back
We're back.
for
Looks like we're
the. Is it? Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right,
And we're
for
back.
the
Yes.
part of the
Back
show called "Talk to the Audience" / "Talk to the Chat," as that is the audience.
It's you.
If you have questions, lewd remarks, thoughts, opinions,
Are we doing
voice
lewd
them.
remarks?
What?
Nice. Are we doing
What?
lewd remarks? Nice. I'm happy for that.
I don't know. Why not?
Eggplant
I-
parmesan.
Ooh,
Mm,
that's
wait.
There's a Parmesan
spicy.
emoji? Sorry,
No,
I just,
you have to build it yourself.
Yeah, I think it's just eggplant and then cheese.
Yeah.
Eggplant cheese. If you wash correctly, you don't have any eggplant cheese though, so you're fine.
Eggplant cheese.
Ugh.
I regret
The people in Dork
everything
Tales are
in the
too
last
gross.
few minutes.
I used to
They are?
They're using the pronouns. They're using the amateur nouns. They're using
Guys, I know-
normal
I'm
nouns.
missing over
Using
there.
the con nouns.
Oh.
But
We only
Oh.
use those for
thing, and I-
conventions, though.
Oh.
So, guys, we are
Oh, the con.
officially
Oh.
going to Big Bad Con in San Francisco in October, like a bunch of us are.
Cool.
So,
Oh, is
y'all
this
should
the first
come.
time on stream. You mentioned it.
Yeah, we're going to Big Bad Con. We're going to San Francisco. Ding ding.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all should come. Everybody come. Bring your baby,
And
Caitlan. We'll party.
Oh man.
They're old enough.
Second
to
time
know.
in San
Party
Francisco.
down.
Let's go. Well, I guess
Hey,
first
they're
time
old
him.
enough to know how to party.
Yeah, right. You can party pretty hard.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I got. Anybody else still tired from Onyx PathCon?
I mean, I'm
No, I'm
tired in
tired
general.
for
in
other
general.
reasons.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
tired from
tired
the
for
weekend,
other reasons.
I didn't go to Onyx
Yeah.
PathCon, so that was fun. It was like my first year in a while. I haven't done anything there. I think.
It's probably for the best. Take some time to yourself, you know? Like
Oh,
I was only in 2 games, but I was in like 4 things. I only ran
Yeah.
2 games. I need to get those edited. It has been a busy couple of weeks, and it's too hot. It's too hot
I
here,
agree.
and I don't like it.
It's too hot.
In-
My bathroom is a lot cooler than the rest of my house, so Arcos, I'm gonna stream from the bathroom.
If the acoustics work, I don't care.
I mean, we'll find out.
I gotta say though, we just picked up like a couple of fans at Costco, like these like Wuzu things, and I would strongly consider them.
I
Yeah,
thought you
hold on,
meant
show-
channel fans.
Wuzu?
Yeah,
Like,
so
you're like, hey, we're Dork
Who's
Tales. And they're like, oh,
Kelle, I'm not talking about that. You know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this.
I know.
There you go. There's a long link.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this like orb that's like this big, but it's got
Cool.
like a full 360-degree pivot.
Oh, those. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'd love to
And they're-
ponder it.
They're nearly silent,
Me
and
too.
so like they're
That
great
looks
for
pretty
putting under
cool.
your desk, and they're half that price. So they're half the. They're only like $50.
Oh, that's
Where at?
Amazon is
At
not always the
Costco?
cheapest place.
They're at Costco. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if any Dork Tales team members, I have an eye appointment. So by the way, there's not going to be any World Building Wednesday next week because I forgot I have an eye appointment next week because I got to get more contact
I have an
lenses.
eye appointment on the Wednesday next week too.
Is it at Costco?
It's not at Costco. It's
Oh,
at
okay.
the one by me.
Wait, they do eye appointments?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have an optometry department, dude. Like,
I didn't know that.
also, Amy,
you guys
you were
fucking-
talking. No,
No.
like, also, like,
It's for real, dude.
like the
No,
glasses
they have
that I
hot
bought.
dogs. And
Yeah, and an eye doctor,
Eye appointment.
and you can get your prescriptions filled. What about it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know that one. I did know that one.
Like, but like Amy, you talked about getting glasses recently. Like, I don't know where you got your glasses, but like, get them from Costco. They're like super cheap.
I've never had a prescription before,
saying-
so
you're saying
I just
no,
rolled
Kelle?
14.
I order mine from Michael Optical online. They do come from China. I've never had an issue with them. Actually, no, I had one of the lenses was scratched and they sent me the wrong frames. They sent me the right ones for free, no questions. I just sent a picture saying, hey, this is, this one's scratched and this is the wrong one. They're like, oh, sorry, our bad. And I get 3 pairs of glasses for $119 US.
See,
Yeah.
but
These ones are
I don't-
20.
they always, whenever I get the online ones, they always get my like, they just don't ever quite work.
I've not had a problem. I'm so happy with them because I just put in another order recently. I'm getting 2 pairs of glasses, and 1 pair of prescription sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy. I need to update my
Mhm.
prescription sunglasses. They're well, we'll talk. We'll talk about
It's
sunglasses.
made such a difference in my life.
Kelly,
What?
I rolled 14 in the Avernus thing.
Yeah.
Robin, and I believe her, is like, holy shit, I rolled 18.
All right.
Oh
hold
my
on.
gosh.
So
Oh.
pull out those D6s.
Okay. Hold on.
So what we're doing, Cal, is each of us is only rolling 4d6 once, and that
All
number
right.
goes into a pool. So the
Okay,
5 players and
Tails
me.
dice,
Come on, 6.
dragon dice,
I used my
Like dragon
Conan
dice, dragon
dice.
blue dice, blue dice. You know what? Or so should I'm just gonna roll these blue dice that I have.
Roll
Or I
what
could
you
roll.
associate with your character.
I mean, he is blue, so
Dabba-dee.
okay. Here, hold on. I'll make this legit. 1 sec. Okay, hold on.
He's pulling his little mat out.
I've already got my mat out. Okay, hold on. Yeah, nope, that's the wrong way.
The next number Robin rolled was 6. So she was like, oh, I'm glad we're not just doing 46, drop the lowest. Oh, he's actually, are you sending a...
Yeah, I'm gonna, that was the wrong one. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go.
Redo.
Okay, so that's a 8, 14. All right, here we go.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
This is 14, 14, 18.
There you go. I just rolled it. I sent you a video. There we go.
I also see unsent a message. No.
I did. It was just my ceiling.
Yeah,
So-
I actually saw the beginning of it. It was just the popcorn.
It was yeah. It's the
What's that
old
called?
ceiling in this room. Popcorn.
Is it just
Popcorn ceiling.
The textured ceiling. Yeah, it's a popcorn ceiling.
Yeah, it's a popcorn
burst.
ceiling. I know this because we just had it all removed from the mall.
What?
It
That
was
was
super,
a
super,
Froggy with
super
legs.
popular
Froggy, where
For
the hell
like-
you been?
for
Where
a
you been?
really unpleasant amount of time. The popcorn ceilings.
Yep.
Which is
Very
terrible because you
unpleasant.
can't clean them properly.
Nope.
Oh.
That's why we removed it.
Also,
Don't ask how much it cost.
Even though it's bumpy and not sharp, it pops balloons really easily.
No, it
What?
doesn't.
No, it, like,
We had balloons
Does.
up there forever.
I don't know what to tell you. My place it would, like, pop balloons.
Depends
Oh,
on
yours must be
yeah.
more pokey. Ours must have been
Mm.
less pokey. I don't know, for safety reasons, maybe in case children went up there. I don't know. People do weird things because it's a mall. Also, if anybody's in the Langfordish area, it's Sweet Street on Saturday. I'm gonna be there.
What?
We're going to have Sweet Street.
I
It's
don't-
all
what is that?
sweet food. It's all sweet food vendors. So we're gonna have like the Beaver Tails guys, and Bomb Macaron is coming. We've got 40 different vendors
How
coming
long
out
has this
for
been
this.
a
Yeah.
thing?
This is the 3rd year we're doing it.
Huh.
Are you
Yeah.
going to be there the whole day?
I am
the
gonna
whole
be
time?
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going
nice.
11 to 4. Come
yeah,
on
we're going
out.
to see you. Oh, to
Yeah,
4.
text
Oh,
me.
that's even better.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
only until
Caitlan,
3.
do you have your dice in
Nope,
front of you?
nope. We extended
Yeah, I
the
do.
time.
Roll 4d6 and drop the lowest. Only one.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Okay.
And film it if you're really cool.
Film it if I'm really cool. I'm not really cool.
Okay, then don't film it.
You think I'm that technologically advanced? Oh, actually, we're streaming. What am I saying? Let's choose.
Yeah, I'll get the
I'm even surprised at my own
Yeah.
luck. I never roll that high on the first.
Okay.
It's usually like a 7.
Let's see. Let's find the Sweet Street promo.
Oh, well, 15.
What?
Okay,
Caitlin's bringing the
is actually a
BDE.
little- This is actually a
I,
little chunky of a. Okay.
You
I
asked
was
for
wrong, it
this,
was 11 to
bitch.
3.
I.
I'm just
Yep.
there until 4.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, maybe
What
the
happens to
Avernus
me?
crew does not need that feed it level 1. I'm gonna be pretty chunk.
You would allow us to
characters don't
trade
get
two
feet?
stat
That's
points
so
for a feat.
sad.
Oh, that's intriguing.
I'll
I squished
trade
them
like
together,
6
but
stat points. I'll have
there
all
you
the
go.
feet. I'll be like a centipede.
Oh,
Either that or you're really short.
That's true.
Hmm.
No, Mike has seen the thing. I've seen him see it.
Well, he's gone to bed, so you tell him to go do it.
You run the dice to bed right now. Go do it.
Mhm.
We're on break. Go do it.
oh, put them in his hand.
Right, I'll just
and
roll.
roll for him.
Still got his phone out.
And then
No.
a latte will be the problem.
Ooh. Ooh. Mm-mm.
I have officially told him to make you bring him dice in bed.
If he's seen it, oh God. If he's seen it,
You're gonna hear Kal.
he'll just roll over and say whatever.
Kal.
All right.
Well,
Four?
I've yeah. If I hear him, I'll go. He's,
You can roll in his stead.
I can. Oh wow, he'll love that.
Yeah.
You can hear him rolling.
No. I'm sure.
I
he
hear
will
him
love-
rolling. He's hating.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's exactly what's going.
Oh yeah,
on.
the newer member of Dork Tales, al dente.
Al
Al
dente.
dente.
Oh jeez.
I'm fairly certain you said Alante. My brain heard Al Dante. I'm like, wait,
That's how
what?
I take my
Al
my
dente.
breakfast.
I'm so sorry. So nice. You don't deserve that.
Oh.
Forgive me, Alante.
Sorry,
sinned.
Alante. Al dente.
We're just making if with all the 14s
It's
we're
just
rolling
Bo
and
talking about
above,
people.
like anybody.
I get the ball
14,
rolling
man.
on the
Alright.
game.
Hello, Raid. Welcome.
Hello, Questkeep. Good to see you. We're about to head back into game.
We're just joshing around,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
You came to play. I mean, like, we're playing, but you can watch. You can watch. Watch from the corner.
Why do you think it's called joshing around? Was there someone named Josh who was particularly rambunctious
probably.
at
You know
one
how-
point?
Christ, Amy.
You know how people have a name and they grow into it? Like I
A
challenge you
mid-19th
to-
century verb of unknown origin.
Damn it! Okay.
You know how like when you meet a
maybe.
Chad, you know what you're in for?
Yeah. Like, is that what it means that at one point there was someone named Josh? But then that makes me
Most
think
kids
about
I've
that
met
time
who-
period.
Who are named
However,
Josh?
another
or like
website
the prank
says the origin of the expression joshing me can be found in the late 1800s when a young man named Josh Tatum noticed that nickels minted in 1883 were almost the same as
Tatum?
$5 gold pieces in terms of size and design. He and a friend began to electroplate these coins and pass them off as $5 pieces, eventually amassing a
course.
small fortune before being caught.
So, origins in crime. Excellent.
Yeah. Speaking of origins and crime, should we head back to game?
Why
Oh,
not?
I
think
thought we
so.
were going to talk about me, but anyways. No, I'm kidding.
What are we talking about you?
Okay.
It's not called
And
telling
it's always
around.
about crime. It's always about crime with me.
It's always about butt crime.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
Crime.
You
No,
heard him.
it's-
I
Wow.
hope I didn't.
That's somebody else's, eggplant issue.
Did he
That's your.
stutter?
You sure that's not your beat? Yeah, Dale Trooper, Butt Crimes Division.
No, it's
These streets
not.
are rough, but somebody's got to do it.
Help me, you all. Help
Rocks,
me,
rocks
Obi-Wan. You're
fall.
my only hope.
The scene reopens
Okay.
on Jocelyn, who had just tossed down her phone in frustration and was seeing if anybody else was around, which then led into nobody else being around except Jordan. So while
Obviously,
they're all off doing their thing,
she's going to throw a fork or a crumb or something at him because that is what siblings do.
hey, a fork?
Wasn't me.
Like, can we regenerate? I mean, that would have hurt. I think the guy with the hat's leaving a bad influence on you.
That was plastic.
Why do you use plastic color? You know how bad that is. The various toxins inside the.
Yeah, but
This guy knows about microplastics,
There's only one-
and he's been gone for 20 years. He was ahead of his time.
we all lived in a pond. Come on. We knew how toxic they were.
Mhm.
We lost
that's why
many
your
other
stomach's-
changelings to plastic straws.
Especially the turtles.
Oh,
Well, what do you got to do today?
Possibly crimes. But I'm trying to get out of it.
Okay.
You want to walk over to a bookstore and then leave the bookstore immediately?
Like, we'll go to the
Just to
bookstore.
say we went
walk.
there.
Sure. Okay.
And like look around just to see if there's any books.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, cool.
So you take him.
Yeah, so her plan is literally go to the bookstore, look at the shelves and go, it's not here. And then follow up with, all right, I looked twice. It's in the Solomon King. It's not here.
technically,
Like, I
I'm not
looked.
lying.
Technically not lying. She did go to the bookstore and did look around twice.
Mhm.
She'll even say, like, it ain't here.
Gets back. Well, this is very frustrating.
Maybe someone else will have better luck. It's not, but I'm fairly certain it's just not here. And then, yeah, just gonna go, like, maybe, like, get a hot dog or something from a street cart or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. So the two of you are sitting there with your hot dogs when it's been maybe 15 minutes since you wrote him just to say, like, flat out, no, not there. Can't find it.
Oh, how does Jordan feel about $10 hot dogs after he?
You know, he's
It was mid 2000s when you two were taken.
early, I think.
Jordan and Jocelyn.
Yeah, so I was
Back when
thinking...
$5 footlongs were $5.
Yeah, I think they were probably, like, if not early 2000, then, like, very late 90s.
Oh yeah,
Kind
I was
of in that.
thinking then.
So
Yeah.
some stuff was coming out. They were familiar with some technology, but not...
Yeah, 99 was when
Yeah.
Beauregard.
So maybe, like, Okay, but we're in Canada, so...
Add a decade or
I
so
think
to
they're
that.
aware of the 2000 Beanie Baby thing around that time period. Right around then.
Nice.
So he writes back. Okay. I've checked. And you can help me with something else.
Question mark.
Now, enter. This, enter. Is, enter. Very, enter. Much, enter. A big, enter. Ask. All caps. But there's something in it for you. Enter.
Just like, yeah? Question mark? What is it? And how big of an ask?
I heard how big of an ass, and I'm like, why would you say something like that?
Ask. There we go. Let me enunciate better.
Meet me at Dow's Lake in 20 minutes. There are some lounge chairs and we can talk.
Okay. She's gonna turn to her brother and go, hold up phone with the text on it. Does it seem sketch?
I guess he doesn't want to tell you something over the phone.
Yeah. Wanna crash the covert meeting? Or are you going back to the Hollow?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Do you think it's dangerous?
I have no idea. Might be crime.
It's always crime. I've been back, what, a day, and crime and murders, and I was just a fish.
Wait, did we ever discuss our motley name?
No. Okay, yeah, I'll crash. I mean, I could be nearby, or I could just be there. Whatever you think's best.
Maybe hang back and see if there's any other people and start socializing with some of the not motley crew.
Yeah, okay.
If there's anyone there.
Motley crew.
I guess we gotta start getting you. Huh?
No, I must have misheard.
Well, there's the different seasonal courts, and I guess now's as good a time as any to get you to start meeting people.
Yeah, okay.
Some different ones.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, I assume they'll have a couple because he never goes anywhere really without some sort of escort or entourage.
Right. Okay. He's one of those guys. Got it.
Yeah. But we should get a move on if we're trying to be there in 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. All right. Is there a bus?
I don't know. Transit has changed.
No buses? I
No,
mean,
there
weren't
are.
buses in the first place, but
I'm just trying to figure out, like, mentally track wherever the heck the person just asked her to go. She's like, I think this map, I don't think she's super familiar with how the map apps work. She prefers to go somewhere one time and then just figure it out the next time.
got it.
Probably following more like natural directions as opposed to a map. I'm not actually convinced that she has a great sense of direction if it's not on if it's on surface and not underwater.
No,
Yeah.
maybe she does because she managed to escape the. Or are you saying like terrible sense of direction, but in the hedge and underwater?
Well, she has
it's,
hedge
like,
sense.
perfect?
She literally she's got
That's
the
funny.
thing for like paths. What is it called? The Pathfinder, but that only works in the hedge.
Really? Okay,
Pretty
that's
sure.
funny.
Yeah. No, she's great in the hedge. And
Am I
underwater.
taking number 11 or 22? They have numbers?
I don't know. Well, yeah. Maybe I can call a cab.
It's easy enough
You don't-
in a sense. She's been around there because
Yeah.
this hollow's not far.
Yeah.
So
But I think she's walked far enough that it's not exactly the most direct path. She knows how to get there from her place, from their hollow, and from the main places. But this is a bookshop, and then they've walked a bit to go some. She's like, where are we now? How far have I gone off? Maybe we have to so I think they're gonna have to backtrack a little bit back to the bookstore and then back to like partway to all the way back to her hollow, and then she'll be able to figure out, okay, now I know where we're going.
all right.
So they're gonna be late. It's probably gonna be like half an hour, 45 minutes instead of 20.
Okay, so at 40 minutes, let's kind of meet somewhere in the
Sure.
middle there. You arrive and get out of the car. Jordan gets out a little further down. There are no changelings that you can see about. Besides you, Jordan, and Solomon King sitting on one of the lounge chairs. They're like his big Adirondacks,
Okay.
looking out over the lake. Oh, good. I was wondering if you were going to ever arrive. I've only been sitting here longer than I intended. Take a seat. So no book, huh?
I checked the back room. Wasn't there. I even went back. It was a little risky because, you know, returning to the scene of the investigation. But no, nothing.
Okay.
Several copies of the next release in the series I was interested in, though.
I need you to take an oath that you're not going to talk about what we're going to talk about.
So, to anyone?
Anyone. But it's for a good cause.
I'm just trying to get a read, just sort of like what sort of angle does this seem to be? Should I
He's
trust it?
acting a little more serious than usual. Not so like Klaus as before.
Mhm. All right. I'll make a note not to speak of it.
Great. So we've suffered some over this last year and a bit, right? We've had friends die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Okay, you ever read the Bible? Or know the story of King Solomon and how he could bind otherworldly beings and so on? I don't even know if that's in the Bible. It was in some book I read. That's why I took the
There's
name.
something called the Lesser Key of Solomon. I don't know anything else, though.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even
So
actually know what that's about.
That's why I took the name. When I was across there, I took a bit of something from my keeper, and it made me into what I am. And part of what I am can speak and commune with entities. And we need information, and they can provide that information.
Who's they?
They're not fae. Okay, they're not keepers, they're not gentry, they're not hobgoblins, they're not changelings.
So
There's something else. And they can they say they can provide the information I want. And if this ritual is about anything, it's about getting what you want, and I want to know who killed our friends. And I want to bring divine wrath down upon them.
Stepping
Are
into
you
the
in?
summer wheelhouse, huh?
sometimes you know, there's a little bit of crossover, right? But I need something to do that. They need something to do that.
Which is what exactly?
Not everything comes easy. And there's always a price when you meddle with stuff like this.
Yeah, so like what? Do they want like goblin fruits or
glamour
or something?
Jocelyn, look, if it was goblin fruits or glamour, do you think I would have asked you and made you bind it and bound in an oath?
I don't know. You haven't told me who these things, what these are, what they want.
They need a heart. To fulfill one's desire, they need a heart.
Okay, what kind of heart? Like, can go get a deer from the forest over there. Or somewhere.
Maybe, but they said it had to be an innocent heart. And listen, if you do this, there is something in it for you.
What do you mean by innocent? Exactly.
Somebody who holds no ill will towards others. Consciously.
So, a person, if it needs to be conscious.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No? Okay.
If it was just a matter of getting a deer or something, you would have done it by now.
Well, yeah. So, fine. Okay. Remember, you're bound
Yeah, don't speak of it.
to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See you at the ritual.
I'll be there.
Great. Bring your friends. The big
I'll
party.
be there too. For sure. And she's gonna get up and rather quickly wander off. Walking not to her brother, but past him, kinda. Sort of assuming he'll figure out that to follow. And his is gonna be like, so did you hear any of that once they're well out of earshot and like on their way?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now here's the
sorry.
question. He said don't talk about it. She said she'd swear an oath not to speak of it. Did he catch that, and does that still get bound by whatever oath agreement was made?
Oh,
Because
it does not, because you got to be careful with these things. And if there's any game, as I've said before, where you're allowed to rules lawyer your way out of whatever, this is the one.
all right, so combination of a collage interpretive dance and some writing will probably work.
For him, yeah. He is your brother, and you were in the same pool
So
for
this
a
is a
while.
combination of charades and meaningful looks and like, yeah. And then if nothing seems to be going wrong there, we'll start writing. We'll happily write it down because I think they're heading right back to the hollow after that.
Okay. He looks and goes, "What the fuck?"
Wordlessly just goes like hands up in the air, like I don't know kind of thing.
Do I
Anyway.
have to stay here in this world or city? Let's just say city. Let's not get crazy here.
Listen.
Do we have to?
There might be a solution. I think the solution is you tell Brodie.
Murder hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Bo and Dale too.
Okay. And the other
Oh,
one?
and Isabel's good with law and legalities.
So tell
Yeah,
everyone.
we should. Yeah, please just tell everyone.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right. All
but
right.
unfortunately, my lips are
Yep.
for anything.
So you head back to the hollow.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
By the time everyone returns, Isobel has had an otherwise uneventful day at work. Could be good, could be bad, depends how she feels about it. Dale helps haul 2-4s for most of the afternoon. Gets in friendly with a few of the summer courtiers there, and then dinner time and whatnot. Everyone's kind of gathered back in the hollow. There is more.
I'm
cold
telling
pizza.
you, none of the pizza matches. Like, look at this. It's just it.
Wait, which hollow? The
Oh.
Simon or
Ours, I
ours?
think.
The Motley Hollow.
The Motley Hollow. Okay.
Unless you wanted to really
That
like poke
still
around.
bothers you.
It's just that they're always
No, if she-
together.
If she thinks that there's not going to be anything gotten out of this, right now, then she'll go back to theirs.
It
Do
is
they
strange because you can take a piece
individually
from
make
this.
each slice?
I don't know, because you can take a piece from this box and match it up with a piece from this box. See? So it's like
Yeah,
these
but
two
that
were
one's
a
from
pizza.
yesterday, and they just made this one.
Oh, shit.
It still doesn't
I
match.
have it all
Like,
figured out.
Hey,
Right. I guess now I'm
Hey,
eating these two pieces.
buddy.
Okay, hold on. Just
Hi.
Jocelyn like slams something down on the table, probably like 3 books or something, just for like the sound, or like smacks like a serving.
3 books
fork,
from the
A
bookstore.
ladle. She gets a ladle out and she starts banging it on the.
Well, no, like
counter.
probably something for like and just like trying to get some.
A
Oh,
ladle
no, I
is
guess a
most
pot. She's got it.
gavel-like.
We
I
have
was
a
gonna say
metal,
it pulls like
metal
gavel
ladle
out of
and a
nowhere.
pot.
Ladle and a
It's
pot.
just like, all right, everybody.
Jocelyn,
Okay,
come.
listen,
Oh,
listen.
Sally's favorite musical instrument.
you have strong feelings about pizza.
Hi, people I just met. My sister has something to say to you.
I,
Oh wait, sort of. She'll start.
you have something to say. I can write and gesture and draw, and if anyone looks, she has taken like pepperoni slices from one of the pieces of pizza and has started like creating like the shape of a heart, and has like
Every
a
time
knife
she
that's
looks
stabbed
away-
into it.
Every time she
Strangely
looks
detailed.
away, Beauregard's gonna.
Well, okay.
never
So
really-
what she wants me to say, because she can't, and I guess it's faster and less open to interpretation than interpretive dance. It took us a little bit to get to this point. So she says that this guy, Solomon, asked her to bring him the heart of an innocent because he talks to beings that can answer questions that he wants answered, and they need a heart to do that. And that's what he wants as part of the ritual tomorrow.
Please let that be where Dale enters in and is just
Wait,
like,
wait,
what?
Wait,
Is that where they actually
mean-
start paying attention?
He talks to aliens?
so we got to break somebody's heart? Like,
Uh,
It's a physical.
Bring the
I mean, like-
heart, I think.
She has a knife. She's miming stabbing. Like,
Wait, actually killing someone?
like in like Snow White? Like in a box?
Well, maybe we could. What? I'm sorry. What is going on?
like the snap and the like
Jocelyn
flick and like the
can't talk
point of
about
like
something.
bingo.
But I think she explained it because her and her brother used to be fish, and so they had to make their own. Well, no, that's how in
They
my
have
head.
their own language. Yeah, I get it.
Make
That
their
makes
own
sense.
sign language.
That
Yeah.
sounds fishy.
Oh, okay.
And she's under oath. Condition nod. When Bo looks it.
That's what she told me. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Sorry, Jordan. What's going on?
they want her to kill someone innocent.
What?
Because the heart of an innocent can help Solomon
Get answers,
speak
yeah.
to spirits.
and he wants to know who killed friends.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so he wants you to bring a heart, the heart of an innocent person. It has to be a person.
So he wants to kill somebody to find out who killed somebody?
Yeah, that's
How long is it
mean-
going to be before somebody kills somebody to find out who killed that somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
I mean,
question.
an eye for an eye.
I mean,
She's
I get
grabbing a piece of
the magic.
paper.
It's a
here.
pie.
No, I get the magic. I
Makes
get
the whole world wear an
it's
eye patch.
Powerful magic.
I don't look good in eye patches.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
This is
I think you'd look
Wow.
good. You could.
I mean,
rock
you're
it.
already like Yar, like a fish pirate would be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know.
Anyway, I had to tell you. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's got like a paper, and she's started scribbling out like images.
Wait.
There's like an anatomically correct heart. There's like a like it's got
Yeah.
a stabbing motion.
Well, I
She's
found
probably
your-
drawn like
your
a
diary from
UFO
when you
and
were
question
16.
marks. What?
Wait.
I found your diary from when you're 16.
Oh god.
So,
Getting stabbed.
Yeah.
hold up a minute. Are you... So, they wanted... Sorry, I gotta talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. They wanted Jocelyn to bring... Well, but, like, you're not gonna kill somebody, right? Well, does that mean
Are
that
you
somebody
asking
else
us
is
to
gonna...
help you?
Okay.
I'm not gonna
wanting-
kill a
are you
random
asking him
person.
to help you?
Bark twice if you want to kill someone. Bark once.
Nobody
She starts just
wants-
kind of like
wants to kill
like
someone.
frustration because she can't fully express herself because she's like, I don't know what's gonna trip the thing.
Yeah, I don't think she wants
Okay.
to kill.
She's gonna start. She doesn't really want to use words just in case, but she will start writing like
Okay.
piecing around it on
Yes,
on
okay,
paper.
Jocelyn. Yeah. Okay. We'll go with yes or no questions, and you can make it positive or negative, yes or no, however you want. Do you have to procure the heart? Correct. You have to get the heart.
Because that's just here's where she's trying to figure out how to explain. She said no and doesn't know what that's gonna call what that's gonna mean.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
But she's trying to figure out how to express that because it's like this thing's
Okay.
happening. This is what I've been asked for, but also she
You-
can't explain that.
You have been asked to get a heart. You have been asked to procure a heart.
Is she allowed to say?
No, if she's taken an oath.
She's like
Jordan.
nods to the
Does your sister want to kill
to
a
get a heart.
bitch?
No. Okay.
Shrugging to
Okay,
that part.
I'm gonna
So,
go get. So what's my wit score? Hold on, I gotta double check that I'm smart enough to say this because my hit score is not good enough for this.
Who's smarter? My 2 wits? What do you got for wits?
Oh yeah, I got three. So I'm gonna go get some pizza for the party. Unless
I got 3 wits too.
unless Jocelyn has to be the one to get the pizza, or can anybody get the pizza?
No, we're not getting
No.
any pizza because
No pizza, please. We don't eat
killing
pizza.
people
We
is
said no
wrong.
to pizza.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's a good quote. No pizza because killing people is wrong.
You're like, what the fuck?
put that
I
on
didn't realize
board.
we were a vegan
Okay.
channel all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay, Jocelyn.
No baby corn, no pepperoni.
So, okay,
Baby corn?
but you have been asked to do this, and you don't want to. We need to get you out of it.
Talk to her brother because he knows everything
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, you
and
know like
she's a
everything?
girl.
Well, I don't think she said she would do it. I don't think he's expecting her to now.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
But can you just say no to something like that?
She just can't.
She's like shrugging, like
Yeah.
I put you in a pretty shitty position, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know? The powers that be putting in a shitty position. Who would have thought? Okay.
so. She's scribbling on the piece of paper, going like, consequences of no question mark.
Mhm.
Well, in
So we
theory,
don't-
everyone's gonna find out tomorrow anyway, right? That he's got this question?
Okay.
So...
Can I spy on him?
What?
I mean, if he asked Jocelyn, he could be asking other people. So,
Yeah.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone else.
He might be hedging his bets.
Well,
So to speak.
What's,
Sorry.
What's funny?
Um,
What?
nothing.
He's at the
Okay.
casino?
it's kind of like
What?
hedge
What
funds.
is he? Yeah. No. What is? So what is he?
Because that's what we used to buy this place.
So this is just to find
Mhm.
out. This is just used like fancy freaking magic to find out who killed, the spring court members. I mean, we're already trying to figure that out. I mean, we could just be asked to do that.
I mean, to be fair, it's been like half a year. We've been pretty bad at it.
Yeah, but I mean,
We've made more
it's
progress
hard.
than, I don't know, probably other people.
I mean, we got better clearance rate
Nobody
than
else
cops,
has been
but
looking
like,
at it.
yeah, it's kind of weird that like they waited until like this long and they're just gonna like stab somebody when they could have just done some like
Yeah.
fucking legwork.
Yeah, I mean, if
Maybe these guys are cops.
Oh, did Jocelyn ask him if he was a cop first?
Yeah, if
Right.
see, it's like a changeling cop. Do we have cops?
Chop.
Solomon King is not a cop because he'd get arrested immediately for what he does on the
Yeah.
daily.
He would not be able to function
Makes
as a
sense.
cop with the shit he does. Okay.
At
Dirty
best, it'd be
cop.
Nicolas Cage and the Bad Lieutenant to Port of Call, New Orleans.
Yeah.
At best.
All right, he's sussy. I guess I can keep an eye on him so he
I
doesn't
mean,
offer
it just seems
someone
like
else.
he's trying to. Yeah. I mean, he's refused to say what the entities were. Yeah,
Oh.
entities. That's.
Hmm.
I mean, when you're trying to, punch above your weight class to try and gain favor from something obviously a lot more powerful than you.
Sounds like he was
that's just-
purposely
Question.
obscure.
It's just all
Question.
kind of bad.
Yes, sorry. But my brain just went, hey, wait a second. I have
Okay.
a dot in occult. I want to see if I remember, considering what he alluded to, because
Mhm.
as a carrot player, I'm going, maybe. With reference, if there's anything between that name that he mentioned, why he took his name, and these entities,
Hmm.
to see if she can piece it together.
Okay. If she was done in a cult, I don't think you need to make a roll.
Because, I mean, there's a lot of occult, but some can be very obscure depending on what service it
Yeah.
is.
Simon forgets specifically whether it's in the Bible or not, but King Solomon did bind demons and such to his
Yeah, okay.
will.
Because Amy, the player, knows that the Lesser Key of Solomon relates to demonology.
Yes.
Mm.
So I was trying to figure out, I'd make
Oh,
see
and
if
he had
Jocelyn
hinted. He asked about that, yeah.
took something from
Simon, you've memorized 2nd edition D&D, but you haven't memorized your Bible.
Well, one of those I had to do for
That's
school,
a
the one I
prerequisite
didn't.
here on Dork Tales, by the way.
One of them is a lot more interesting.
It's the demonology. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Jocelyn's gonna just thinking about this, and I think has a light bulb moment, and starts drawing like a very cartoony devil type thing, with the horns.
Horns and a tail.
Yeah, it probably looks like a really chibi goofy thing.
It looks like the red guy from Cow and Chicken. Sorry.
He walked with
It's also
his
what I was
butt.
thinking of with no pants.
Yeah.
Any cartoon character that walks with their butt is okay in my book.
Right? Especially when
Um,
Uncle Boneless Chicken comes to visit.
But yeah, so she's gonna write demons ?
All right, so
Demons?
the current spring
That's
monarch communes with demons.
that's
Hmm.
oh, man,
Intriguing.
that's
Not good.
What?
that is tough shit. That is tough stuff.
And what I've just shared in the private chat is literally what Jocelyn is writing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Demons aren't real, are they?
I mean,
Are you asking, or is the
I don't
character
know.
asking?
This is the character. Jocelyn is going, demons
I thought
aren't
that
real,
was
are they?
Amy.
In writing.
I thought that was Amy
Hold
being
up,
like,
guys.
wait a
Whoa,
second.
Whoa.
No. This
No,
is
no.
Jocelyn writing on the paper, being like,
wait, demons are. Wait, are they? And I looked
I
to
don't know.
who escaped before Brodie and Dale.
Brodie and Dale. I don't know, but
Demons.
I probably know who I could ask.
Well, fairies that torture people for their own amusement are real, so why not demons?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Demons, vampires, mummies, werewolves. Put it all
Like,
out.
all that
Getting a
makes
little
sense.
silly, but
I mean,
on some level.
people don't realize that we exist. So
this is true.
Next thing you'll say, leprechauns and ghosts and UFOs exist.
no, there's no UFOs. It's
No
just,
way.
it's lights
No
coming from the
UFOs?
sky. No, there's no UFOs. I mean, it's
Huh.
just stuff in the sky. It's lights. It's like government planes and crap.
What?
Okay.
Dale is so not
So-
Mulder.
In the time before the party the next night, what does the motley do?
Well, Dale probably wants to go back to the bookstore and ask if demons are real.
Okay, and
'Cause,
everyone else?
to the library. Isobel is going to, use her specialty in mythology and occult and look up stuff on demons.
Okay. Bo.
Sounds appropriate.
Oh, I'm spying on that dude. It's a bird. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Caw.
I put my
Sorry, I don't know.
Bowie, like cloak and spin around in a circle and change into. Was it an owl or a crow? David Bowie is an owl.
Dude, you can be whatever you want.
Crow, I thought.
Claw, motherfucker.
But it
yes.
was a crow because of how
100%
common.
thought that too.
Sorry, who are you spying on?
The guy that gave
The Spring Monarch.
Oh,
He's gonna go
Solomon.
spy on
Okay.
Solomon.
Out of character, that's really, really funny because first we had Dale lurking around, and now we
Yeah.
have Beauregard
Bo's gonna
lurking
go-
around.
Yeah, he might be more effective as a bird.
When you suck at sneaking, but you look like a crow, then you just seem like a normal crow.
Okay, but if you're a crow, if you transformed wearing a David Bowie cloak, do you have a shock of like white feathers or something on?
Yeah, and a
on the face?
gigantic cod
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
Wrong movie.
No, that's the right movie.
That's the
Oh,
right
is it?
movie.
I was thinking.
Try-
I was thinking, the album cover design.
Down.
Sorry.
In the underground.
Okay, so Bo's going to be spying on Solomon as a crow.
Yeah.
What's Brodie doing?
Hey, can I shoot demons?
Sure.
Come with me and
No.
we'll find out.
Is that
I'm
an
gonna-
agreement or asking if it's possible?
Yeah, I'm asking if it's possible.
It's
like,
both.
yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have to like carve
I don't know.
crosses into the bullets or something?
They probably have to be silver and some shit. I don't know.
That's what I'm looking at.
I don't know. Carve crosses in them, make them out of silver. Go get some holy water.
Silver's
I don't
werewolves,
know.
I thought.
Just cover all your bases.
I'm covering the bases.
Wait,
I don't know,
UFOs don't
shove
exist,
some
but
garlic
werewolves
in there.
exist.
I mean, we
I think
exist. So I mean,
So why don't UFOs exist?
because that's just a bridge too far, man. It's a bridge too far.
What if the Fae are
aliens.
actually
So
UFO
mummies are
aliens?
real, but aliens is just wild. Too wild.
Too much.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I
my-
missed the part.
Aliens
I
did not
know I
build
heard
the
it, but
frickin'
mummies can't be
pyramids.
real.
I didn't say that.
In my opinion, as a storyteller, aliens are fairy. Because
Okay.
the whole abduction thing
I'm okay with that.
follows exactly the same.
Yeah,
So,
with less chest bursting,
uh,
or maybe more. I don't know.
Your mileage
I
may
don't know your
vary.
fairies. Yeah,
Okay,
your mileage, I don't know your
so-
fairies.
Brodie and Jocelyn, you're the last two. What are you doing? Because Brodie asked if he could kill demons. That's the question, not an action.
I mean, it's
Unless-
kind of both, really.
I guess just like prepping.
He finds the DVD copy of Constantine.
Supernatural. Oh
Uh,
yeah, I
no,
want to watch Constantine.
Yes, no, it's supernatural.
Well, I might as well start at the beginning. And he puts in
Yeah.
disc one.
Jocelyn
season
hasn't
one.
seen Supernatural.
Ooh, it's movie night.
So,
right, we're
15
gonna-
seasons later, the
we're gonna
ritual's
binge
long
Supernatural.
No, it's not
over
at least
now.
Yeah, right.
65.
Yeah, right. Well, ostensibly. Okay, so
Dale now wants a
but
car.
legit, what's Brodie and Jocelyn doing?
I guess just prepping.
Prepping. And
Yeah,
Jocelyn,
I think Jocelyn's probably trying, like, she doesn't want to trip the oath.
Mhm.
But Ed is probably just hanging around the hollow and possibly asking some of the hobs if they know anything about, oh, how many of them are literate and how can she communicate.
Do you
through-
have them as allies?
Yeah, I've got Hobkin.
Yeah. Well,
Because the
she's
ones
asking
that
what demons,
come with
though.
our, we have Hob Alarm, so we've been like
Yeah,
role playing it.
True.
But technically, they're not like allies or contacts.
Yeah, I
Unless
have
you-
Hobkin specifically.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they are your buddies at least.
Yeah. But she doesn't know how literate or good their communication is if she's trying to ask. Because
They
it
just all
said
say
don't about
pizza?
anything that happened in
Yeah.
their conversation, which included entities. Didn't name them, but I don't think she knows if that'll trip it if
Pizza.
she's asks about it out loud.
You can find out.
So
Yeah,
that's sort
they
of what
make us
she's
an
doing off
alien-shaped
on the
pizza.
side, is trying to find out
Okay.
what
You,
they
you
know,
bring
if
them
they
a
know anything.
blackboard. You bring them a whiteboard, and you've drawn like vampires, real, and then a yes no, and then you've drawn like a little like picture of like UFO, real, and then like
Yeah,
a yes no,
like, I
and you
think-
just let them circle them.
Okay. So,
Honestly, yeah, probably gonna do that. Like including
Let's
like
get some dice.
werewolves and anything else, just to
And
be
then
like,
they make us wear UFO shaped pizzas.
yes. All right, let's get some dice rolls.
Okay.
From Bo, do a stealth and dexterity to Tail. Isobel, intelligence and occult. For the others, Jocelyn is able to communicate sort of with the Hobbs enough to get an idea that they don't understand demons. They understand huntsmen. They understand hobgoblins. They understand goblin queens and kings. They understand changelings and fairy. But deep to them,
Understand
it all
what's
just
in their
translates
lane.
the same way to them. All right, Brodie gets himself ready, and anything he has prepped that he wants on the night can have. And Dale goes to the bookstore. Okay.
Yeah.
So first, let's get the result of these rolls.
I will
Alright.
spend willpower. And how does that work again?
You get
Spending
3 more
willpower.
dice before the roll. You get 3 more dice.
Right. All right. That helps.
I have a specialty in mythology. Does that count?
Yeah.
Nice. I also have library occult specifically,
Yeah.
so I get to add those. Thanks.
I have a streetwise
Okay.
specialty in crime.
Yeah. Okay. Tailing
just-
people.
I just
Stalking them.
noticed that when you're having our crime conversation.
More crime, all the crime. Ooh, whoa. All right, let's try. One success. I got
One
110 out
Okay.
of all of them.
Okay, she gets a wealth of information on demons, their weaknesses, their strengths. As a notary, it's especially interesting because there's a lot that crosses over with fairy in terms of naming and titles and otherworldly things. The idea of cold iron isn't specifically demon related, but the idea of having a weakness tied to something, all there. So she gets a good amount of information. She feels she'd be pretty prepared if a genuine demon popped up in front of her. Bo? Bo?
I got 3.
Okay. So, you follow him around in the form of a crow for most of the next day. He meets with other spring courtiers. He gets a Subway sandwich and a shawarma.
Any private secret meetings?
He has one-on-one meetings with members of his court. You see, he gets a shawarma with Joyeuse. He
Oh, I'm definitely crowing very close to listen in to these one-on-one.
okay.
Like I ain't just oh, okay.
He, they seem to be talking about the food mainly. But you know, yeah, it's mainly a food conversation. Depends how close you're going to try to get. They're inside, for one. But
I have multiple animal forms I can change into.
okay.
It's called Chrysalis.
Ooh,
See,
fancy.
royal. Yeah. And because of my seeming, I get 2 additional forms on top of like the
Nice.
2 or 3 that are there. So I'm going to change into I'm not going to make it anything like really small, because then it's like that's basically cheating. Like a fly is an animal, but like, come on. So let's say
A rat?
should it be a rat or a cat? I like
A
common
rat.
things, so let's be a rat.
Yeah, that's more likely to get into a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Because you can
Yeah,
just go
especially
like,
if-
squish.
You could just go underneath the chef's hat and then control him.
Yeah, and then look at me. I am the chef now.
So,
get on the Frenchman.
while getting in, you are able to pick up on enough of the conversation to hear Joyeuse say, I understand, and I will.
And I heard who say this?
Joyeuse, she's the one of the
The hot
one of the
dog?
few remaining.
She's goth chick?
Yeah, she's the gothy vampire
No!
like one. And then
I
yeah,
wanted the goth, but not the evil.
from the
It's
rest
like one
of
of those memes.
You can
Yeah.
fix her.
for the rest of the day, it mainly seems to be party planning, or he's
Aw.
drinking, or doing drugs.
I mean, squeak.
Okay, Dale at the bookshop, talking to Reese.
Yeah, Grease.
All right.
So she's gonna come into the shop, and so I think your books are gonna be safe. They're not gonna fall into anybody's wrong hands.
Excellent.
Yeah, Jocelyn's pretty much just. I think she's. I think that's. I don't think she's pursuing that anymore.
Hmm.
It
Did you
turns
learn
out.
more?
Not about the books, but it turns out she's been asked to procure the heart of an innocent.
For what
For
reason?
Solomon.
For Solomon.
For Solomon, so that he can speak to entities in order to find out who killed the members of the Spring Court.
Wait, are you just telling the random
Yeah,
shop owner?
He's the
Not a random
Autumn
shop
King.
owner. He's the monarch. He's the monarch of the Spring Court.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
Blah blah blah.
He
What?
aims to use
How would that work? I don't know.
there are magics beyond my abilities. There
That's
are
what I thought.
kith known to commune with beings not of fairy, to the extent that they can make pledges with them. Perhaps.
Are we talking about demons? Is this a thing?
My studies, to the extent that I have researched demonology, and not just academically
Right.
show that most cases of demon activity can be traced back to us.
Right.
Solomon is on drugs, many drugs.
Yeah,
often.
that's what worries me. It's because is he in his right mind? Is he? I mean,
But he may be one of these
yeah.
kith.
I mean, the scary part is he one of these who really is able to do this? Is he capable of this kind of higher magic or communication with entities? And if so, him being as unpredictable and possibly volatile as he is, this could put all of us in danger.
Agreed. And if he endeavors to learn of the fate of his courtiers through actions such as this, then yes, he is dangerous in his arrogance.
Yeah, I mean, can we just I don't know. I mean, the cops would put together like a task force or something. Can we do that? I mean, we've sort of half-assed been doing it. We haven't really gotten very far, but you know, other shit comes up and
Things may be difficult. The changeover is tomorrow.
I know, but this is when he wants to do this, so that's
Sorry, it's tonight, rather.
right, tonight. It is tonight now. So this is
Attend. Be on your guard. Watch, and if it looks like he may be successful, use your judgment.
do we come armed?
You should always come armed anywhere
I know, but
these days.
like
America.
do we come with guns?
Dale, you are an asset to this court. Your motley is an asset to this city and freehold. Do not put yourself in unnecessary danger. I will confer with the others and tell them what you have told me.
But if I'm there and I'm faced with a choice of stopping something,
Then do it.
okay. Okay.
That night, the hollow is vastly decorated, patio lanterns everywhere. It is garish. It is bumping because there's lots of music playing, lots of booze flowing, lots of drugs being taken. It is a flat out rager. At no point in the first few hours does it seem like anything weird or untoward is going on. Solomon is consuming an inhuman amount of inebriants and narcotics and all sorts of things like that. Food is being devoured. It is also an awesome party. And midnight rolls around.
Oh, it's already nighttime?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, I just stopped tailing Boss Man and tail Chartreuse. Hearing, like, her to agree to something.
Joyous.
Joyeuse. Chartreuse.
Okay.
Chartreuse.
Yeah, that's what I said. Chartreuse.
See, that's why he
Joyeuse
hasn't asked her
Chartreuse.
out yet, because he hasn't gotten a name.
What
Gina,
kind of
you just
venue
walked
is
up
this?
to her.
This is their
Hey,
hollow.
Chartreuse.
Like, what's it look like?
Isn't it the
The
common?
hollow, it's Solomon's Hollow. It's a kind of a spring court gathering spot. It's like a big open field surrounded by, well, the hedge, with picnic tables, kind of like, it's like a summer camp almost in the way it's sort of set up with like lodges and cabins
Fair.
and things like that.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So you were able to tail Joyeuse for most of the day until she went back to her hollow as it got closer to evening.
So no open in plain sight moitas, is what you're saying.
No, she doesn't cut the heart from anybody's chest in front of you in daylight. And at midnight, Solomon gets up on a picnic table. He says, "All right, everyone, shut up, quiet, kill the music." I get to be king now for a couple of months. And I want to start this off well. We've had a great party. Check. Check, check, check. All right. And we've had a pretty shitty year, right? Yeah. Okay. I want everyone to feel safe. I want my court, and I want all of you to know that we have got your back. And so I am going to find out who killed our freehold mates. Joyeuse, step forward. And she walks out from the crowd. One of the traditions of this party, this ritual, this celebration is that somebody gets their desire, right? That's what we're all about here at the Spring Court, is desire. And this is my desire. And I've asked my court to back me on it. He holds out his hand. Hand it over. And she takes out a bag. It's a plastic shopping bag, and hands it to him. It sits in his hand. He's like, opens up. I knew I could count on you. Got big things ahead for you. Some of you out there might not know, but I can speak with beings beyond our comprehension. And they have told me that they can find who did this? And as he reaches into the bag, there is a telltale sound of a hunting horn echoing across the hollow,
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
and the sound of dogs barking. He pauses for a moment, and you can see the crowd starting to get a little antsy, and a little like, what? What? The barking gets louder. The horn blows again. It's echoed by another horn from the opposite direction. Okay, so I'm gonna do it now, and I'm going to sacrifice this heart to the beings with which I speak, and they're going to tell me who killed Callum, Truestep, and Lyman
Stop
of the
him?
Spring Court. What?
I turn to my anybody that's like would be next to me. So if Brodie's like on a rooftop, because he's gonna be extra wary, right? I
That's
figure
fair,
maybe
yeah.
Brodie would be. Sorry, we're all Brodie.
Yeah.
But we're all
I
Brodie.
wanted to
Bo
retcon
would be
that,
in. Bo would be
that Dale
in
would
it
be
because like
retconning. You know, that's-
close up, he'd be better. Would everyone else be present? Knowing
Yeah.
what all of you know.
well, probably.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Okay, so Brodie's the only one.
Brodie would be like kind of in the middle of this, just trying like near the central stage.
Yeah, and
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were
Jocelyn's,
literally like on a rooftop with a sniper rifle like primed.
I mean, would you guys want me there on a rooftop?
well, we want. Dale
Is there a rooftop?
Ideally, would have
A
wanted to
tree?
talk to Brodie about
Tree.
planning for this, and like, okay, like I
Mhm.
talked to Reese, and he said, you know, come prepared, come armed, do what you got to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess. He'll have done that, and can I use my contacts to acquire a rifle
Mhm.
instead of a handgun?
Mhm.
Good plan.
Okay, cool.
And Dale, during the event, she will want to keep Reese in eyesight, you know, like an eye line, probably not far from him, just to kind of gauge like what's expected. What are we doing? Like,
Okay.
looking for a signal. Tell me what we're doing.
Well,
And I'm going to try to
It's stolen
protect
my pen.
Rockface and Chartreuse.
okay. All right. What's
Sissy.
Thank you, baby.
what's Isobel doing?
If there's any, I know you said there's patio lanterns everywhere, but if there is like a spot of darkness, she'll be standing kind of by that.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that.
Patio lanterns cast delightful 80s and 90s colored lights, but they always make shadows.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jocelyn.
So, Jocelyn was trying to make like act mostly as expected of a spring court member at like the handover ceremony. So she's probably just mingling when all this is happening.
Okay.
But trying to keep at least in some orbit around where her motley members are. Whether or not she succeeds at that is a different question entirely. But she's like, I know her eyes were pretty much fixed on the two of them when he oh god, now I can't remember what her name was. My brain keeps thinking Chartreuse because you wrote it in the chat.
Joyeuse.
Joyeuse.
Joyeuse, yeah, okay. So she's like, well, like eyes, like kind of like watching Joyeuse as she says, as she steps up and then hands it over to Solomon and is like, when he's talking, and then is probably with the horns going and the dogs is thinking about exits. Like his
Okay.
strategy. So I've got. Is that Pathfinder. I'm showing myself how it works because this is technically in the hedge,
Yep.
right? Okay. This is the entrance to the gate. Oh my god. Okay, so this can give me information about the hedge. Can this help me get a good way out?
I'm gonna say yes. Why not?
I mean, this one usually it says like a hedge feature of their choice, but I mean, this is kind of maybe we can.
You're in a hollow as well, so there is an exit, and
Yeah.
kind of what it is. So I would say that in this case, probably what it does is kind of gives you the best path
Okay.
out.
Because once they're out, a route away, that'll get them away from the hunting. So that's essentially what she's focusing on and reconnecting with her allies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Brodie, are you taking the shot? Or are you waiting for Dale to signal you?
Well, what am I supposed to be shooting?
I don't know.
Like that's the thing, right? Whatever's going on here, like I'm not gonna shoot the heart, like the person's already dead. I think he's going to like look at this and is gonna make a sit rep and is going to train he's gonna train his sight over toward where the first horn came from and is gonna start aiming. So the first fucker that comes out is going to get a full aim. So crosshairs up, gonna start aiming. 1 round, 2 round, 3 round.
All right. Dale, Reese doesn't have pupils, so it's kind of hard to, see him do like a with his eyes, but he does look towards you.
Yeah.
And kind of his head nods up sort of towards the trees and then motions you kind of away.
I'll try and catch Brodie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, try and catch Brodie's, kind of like trees.
He's already pointing at the trees.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is...
She has no idea if this works or not. That's what she's doing.
There is chaos, for lack of a better word. In fact, it's probably the best word, period. Brodie fires as a large dog leaps from the trees.
He's waiting
by...
he's waiting for the he's waiting for the huntsman.
Okay. So here's where it gets tricky. Dogs, like hunting hounds, swarm out from the trees. Not tons of them, but it's hard to really make out how many. The crowd starts scattering, running towards the exit. Jocelyn would be able to guide anyone who's not actively engaging with them to the exit, which could include Beau protecting Rockface and Joyeuse. And is Isobel melting into the shadows, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop light shy.
Okay.
Melt into the shadow.
And then anyone still watching Solomon,
No, Dale is gonna head toward the trees.
okay. So it's Brodie then, I guess, who might.
I think
I might see
Brodie's
him.
Still watching the
staying
trees. Yeah.
But he's watching. Dale is gonna go.
I'm
towards
watching, so it might be potential.
So there's a scope. Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say,
can
like,
deal with the
depending on how this
dogs.
is working, like if she's got people heading to the exit, if she looks back to see that she's got everyone, if Solomon's still up there, her eyes might catch on him.
Okay. Cool. Yes. Let's use that because that means that Jocelyn is the one who gets to step out from behind that picnic bench, the huntsman himself, in his red jacket, black, hunting hat, nice white pants with riding boots, and run Solomon through from behind, skewering the heart on the tip of his blade.
Because you don't mess with magic bigger than you.
Brodie will notice the huntsman and can take a shot at him at this point, because there's obviously...
Okay. Do I probably lose my aiming bonus?
You would lose your aim because you have to reposition to do it.
Through the crosshairs, yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's take the shot. Let's spend that willpower point.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Oh.
Is that a lot, or as in good God, what happened?
I just have to remind myself if I have 9 again.
Yep.
I think you do, don't you?
I think I might. I have to just double check professional training. Professional training.
I think it's level 3 in that. Is it only level 1?
Let's check. Professional training. Poop.
I always forget that part, the 9 again.
Because it's a very complicated... There we go. Professional training. How about you just be on the same page? Come on. There we go. No, that's streetwise.
This isn't Dale's huntsman, is it? Because, I mean, the writing...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's dressed for like a frickin' fox hunt, and if she looks too closely,
I was hoping he would
might
look
freeze.
like the hunter from Jumanji myself.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good question.
That's
shit,
I didn't ask. Does he have defense?
Well, yes, but it's also a gun.
Yeah,
Right.
but magical defense works against guns a lot of the time.
Okay, well, sorry, what'd you get?
10 damage worth of rifle.
Okay.
Holy.
Yeah, I got 6 successes, plus 4 for the rifle.
So the bullet hits. Well, it is a loud report of the gunshot, and it
And,
hits the huntsman.
Just so you know, with marksman, I can immediately hide after shooting.
Yep, that's totally fine. He falls backwards off the picnic bench, and then is lost in the crowd as they swarm over where he was standing. And I'm just because of the hour, I think it's probably sensible to just narrate anything that remains. The crowd, well, mostly makes it out. There is some tussling with the dogs, but the 5 of you are able to safely make your way back to the mortal world and your hollow. I mean, it kind of seems like everyone runs for their hollow at this point, where you're able to catch your breath and take a second to think about what just happened. And we end spring there. Next up, summer.
Yay, anger.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
that's halfway through our chronicle.
Wow.
Oh, so-
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Now's a great
We're
time
fine.
for Jocelyn to petition being the
To
monarch.
become the monarch.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an awful lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, there aren't a lot of votes you gotta get. There's not many of you.
Do you have
around.
any mentor?
Yeah. You're falling in
I
numbers.
thought it just
You're
kind of
doing
like
I have.
binged onto the next person that was most suitable. That the weird
Yeah.
declared most suitable.
Yeah, I've got
That's
3
the way it
dots in
works.
spring
something
mantle.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 dots in Spring Mantle.
I mean, that's how Sally ended up being the
If you're the highest.
Queen.
I don't know.
Here, the question is, would it help
That
her
sounds
protect
pretty
her
sweet.
brother and her motley? Because if the answer is
Could.
yes, the powers will, then she'll take it. She'll be happy for it.
Oh shit.
Well, let's we'll talk about that
Yes.
offline in the space between
Offline.
in the few months between spring and summer. Which unfortunately means that she would not get to reign as Queen of Spring in her
It'll just
full
be in a flashback.
potential.
That's fine.
Yeah, it'll be in the flashbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
montage.
XP, so beats. People
Beats, someone just
fulfill-
bought one in the chat, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Take a beat.
Froggy with Legs just bought us something.
Thank you, Froghema.
Thanks. All right, so that's
good
one
to see
beat.
you.
Froggy.
You're a good dude.
All right.
Good persons. Good
So I
Think
have
about
four.
experience.
frog.
They're good
The
frogs.
Fourth box.
Good
Good
frogs.
frogs.
Go
Okay.
support Simon's books. Go buy them. Go
Okay.
buy them.
So,
Yes.
aspirations that we achieve for beats.
Mhm.
I confirmed already in the private chat that I fulfilled get in a sticky situation.
Yep.
I think I also fulfilled go swimming.
Yes.
Swimming.
Yep.
So that's 2. I put that one on my list for like 3 games.
Okay.
All right.
I dealt with the drama.
Yep.
Did I have a beer and chill?
No.
No,
Okay, then
there
I got
was
one.
No chill.
Okay.
It hasn't arrived yet.
There was
Soon.
no
Don't worry, I
chill.
didn't get to use pocket sand, and it's just sitting there.
Oh man.
Perhaps in summer you'll get to use pocket sand. Maybe there'll be a beach scene.
A beach party.
Oh, that sounds
Beach
good.
You could use it
episode.
to finish off the sandcastle in the competition.
But I did do detective work in animal form.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
So that's a.
Mhm.
Specific.
It was basically spy on somebody
Mhm.
as an animal.
Mhm.
I did not
I like-
fulfill any
Come on.
today.
Ah,
Next
Okay.
time.
next time. So let's also give
I
you.
don't think I quite got my aspiration.
You don't feel it's there.
You know, well, I mean, find if there's a link between the books, the murders, and Lyman's item that he was retrieving. It hasn't been specifically
Hmm.
determined about that.
Mhm.
So I know that it's linked to Lyman, but is it linked to the item he was retrieving?
Mhm. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
remains to be
almost
fulfilled.
there. Almost there. I'm close.
All right.
Close.
Okay, cool. And so everyone take another 4 beats for the end of this part of the story, or this
Is
end
that
of
a
this
total of 4
story.
beats?
Total
4 from me.
4.
And then
Okay.
plus
Okay, so
one
that's-
from that, and then
Oh, yeah.
ours.
Plus
So we're
one.
at
So, and then plus 7?
16, including the 7.
6, 7,
which-
8, 9.
yeah,
I have
you can figure
9
it out.
beats from today.
Yeah,
beats?
so I'm at,
9.
including the 7, I'm at 16, so that lines up.
Okay.
Okay.
9
should
beats.
finish.
So everyone gets 16 beats then, I guess, yeah?
Or
Do you-
everyone is, sorry, at 9.
Do you mean 16 experience points, Cal?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, because remember, it's shared.
No, I
shared
didn't
beat progression.
spend the 7 that I started with.
Yeah.
So
in
just
the
Ju-
pretend
well-
that's not there.
Just a
Okay.
quick reminder
Just-
for those who are not used to Chronicles of Darkness. A beat is not an experience.
No.
Okay.
They help
Beat
5 beats
five
are an
beats.
experience.
our experience.
Okay, so right
So
now
we've-
I've got 3 beats on my sheet right now. Did I just not update the number of beats at the end of last game?
Possibly. Have you? So
I have
I posted
one,
that earlier.
Okay.
The number
So
of like
we-
the total beats.
So we should be
Um,
at 16 XP total.
Yeah.
If you include the 7 at
Close.
the beginning, yeah,
Yeah. All experience on the character should be 16
so 7.
total.
correct.
Any loose beats?
1.
One loose beat.
Okay. So 1 beat, 16 experience, which means I have 2 XP remaining. Perfect.
Correct. Yeah.
Because I've spent everything else.
Okay.
What does firefight do?
I'm gonna be shopping for XP or shopping
right.
with XP next.
So should we sign off?
We should. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Changeling the Lost, the Lot of Liars. I love y'all, but I got to give a special thanks to our divine producer, my mom, and my stepdad. Hi, guys. How's it going? On Patreon, we also have to give a big thank you to our demonic producers, Precarious, Mysterium MK, and Sorcerer Sanguine. They are just like the finest evil people ever, and you're going to be seeing more of them very soon. The same with the Wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Karasha Urquhart. Our monster maker, Soul Omen, or Solomon, may be making some monsters here. Our High Council of the Patreon, Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Larouk, Mike Baxter, Iridian, Brian Kaler, and Nerdy Metal Gent. And normally I don't do shoutouts for the level 20 heroes, but we just got a new one today. So the DM of Colliding Universes, welcome to the Patreon. Hope you enjoy it. Besides that, back to you. Thanks for joining the Patreon. Do it. Back to you, Simon.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Do we want to do individual sign-offs, or because it's late?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will just quickly plug
Plug
the
yourself.
Kickstarter
Plug your butts.
that's going on. Okay. So in the chat, you can find a Kickstarter for Bizarre Kingdoms, for Savage Worlds, for Aegis Studios, Odysseys and Overlords. It is a really cool fantasy setting from Aegis Studios. I wrote a bit of this book, as did some other very fine folk. It is in Kickstarter right now. It's on Kickstarter for a number of more days. But to just get the PDF of the book, it's like $5 to pledge. And there are some also some pretty cool add-ons. You can get POD coupons and such through ttrpg and so on. But check out the page; it'll tell you all in full detail. Then also over on DriveThruRPG, the StoryPath Nexus, I contributed to the book Bloody Burrows, which is also $2 cheaper because of Onyx Path's sale right now. So you can pick that up. It is about New York City in the universe of Trinity Continuum Assassins. Again, some very excellent people working on that book, and they came up with some really cool stuff. There is a review up there, and I don't think it's from any of our like moms, but you never know. It's only the star review, not an actual like written review. Otherwise, you can find me over on YouTube at Tabletop Almanac, on various socials at Tabletop Almanac, and here on Dork Tales, Storytelling a Lot of Liars. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, everyone, for playing. As usual, it has been an absolute blast to play this game with you. So, be excellent to each other. Sleep well. Get some sleep, even if that's a possibility.
Nah.
And we'll
Sleep?
see you
What's that?
on July
11th.
Say, July 11th.
for part 1 of Summer.
Yeah. Hopefully
Beach
I'll be
party,
somewhere air
beach
conditioned.
party.
Beach party. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Everybody
Yeah.
just wear tank tops. It'll be good. All right.
It's a
Changeling the
beach when
Lost
you
books,
die.
They came from beneath the sea.
Yeah, we're switching the game. I'm down.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.